Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Welcome in on this Memorial Day to the 6 p.m. show here at the Ultimate Autographs Break Room. I'm your host, Mike Napolitano, alongside Robbie Lopez. Robbie, how are you doing this evening? On Memorial Day.
Fabulous Memorial Day. Got to bring these down a little bit. I'm doing great. Had a good
Morning? Afternoon?
I was gonna say I'm trying to think.
Holiday?
I'm trying to get the right words to come out of my mouth, but a very eventful Memorial morning and afternoon. Okay. So
very nice.
Went down to the Abraham Lincoln's
the tomb?
Memorial Day or Memorial Cemetery. That's where we are.
A
lot of the Illinois veterans are buried out there, and it's like what is it? Joliet? It is.
Is it?
I believe it's Joliet. Yeah, Joliet.
Okay. I was gonna say if you went all the way to Abraham Lincoln's actual burial ground tomb, that's a hike for a day.
It's the Abraham Lincoln Veterans Memorial Cemetery out there in Joliet. So, Derek saying, "What's up, guys? What's going on, Derek?" But other than that, I had a very eventful weekend, Mike. Very eventful weekend. If everybody out there has not known, over the past weekend. On Saturday, Saturday. It was my girlfriend's birthday, and in the process of celebrating her birthday, I popped a question.
All right.
I popped a question. All my family were there, her family. I did a video chat with all her family back in Poland and some of her high school friends from back in Poland.
Nice.
Because it was midnight in Poland. So
oh wow!
Yeah.
Right.
So it was nice. A nice setup. A lot of her friends here, Polish friends, and we got a lot of everybody. She was totally surprised. So.
Well, good.
And
good. A good surprise, and congratulations to you guys. We got to get a couple congratulations up here in the chat for our main man Robbie over here.
Dalton saying what's up? Hey, Dalton.
But let's see if we could get some congratulations sent over to you guys after you win some prizes here at the 6-year. Oh, wow. Oh, Ronnie, come on now, man.
Minus 500.
Wow. That is, starting out. Yeah, there it is. There's the congrats. Ronnie.
I'm definitely going to take the over on this.
Ronnie's starting out with the heat this morning. Ouch.
Minus 500?
Ouch. Yeah, I guess so. Wow.
Let me bring up the old calculator.
But we got some housekeeping to do here so that you guys can get to the congratulations part of it with congratulating you guys on winning stuff. So let me get over to our randomizer screen so we can see our dice roll. As you know, we need a 6 or higher on the dice roll to randomize names throughout the breaks in this show. Here we go. There's our first roll, and that is a 9. So 9 is our dice roll for this evening. 9's pretty good. It is a very Robbie show then, if that's your number. So yeah, that is our dice roll. Our chase wheel spin is going to be the Memorial Day series because it is still in here. I know that the afternoon boys did some boxes. They did 10 exactly. They've pulled 6 of those headliners. We'll get a chance to see what the rest of the headliners are. Bear with me. I've kind of been sick for like the last month and a half, but like not contagious sick. I guess technically contagious because I have a cough, but like I'm keeping it contained. But like if I talk for long periods of time, which kind of a job hazard here, you know, because I have to talk at UA, but also I have to talk at all my other jobs because it's broadcasting. But let's see if I could keep it under control tonight here with the cough drops and also just no Packers helmets on the table. That makes me cough even more, right? You know, but those headliners in that Memorial Day series, let's go ahead and take a look at those. Here is the break page. I will actually drop the link to the break page in the chat so you guys can jump on in there. Hello, Dalton Shoulders. Hello, how's it going?
Dalton.
There's our break page links. You guys can follow along with me and also jump into these spots. The first one I'm going to run down is the Memorial Day break. In the Memorial Day, we have the Tom Brady still available. And that is because, where's it at in here? Oh, yeah, here it is, right here. On that Salute to Service lid. It has not been pulled yet. Tom Brady in there on an authentic. We have Peyton Manning on a Speed Flex down here. Ooh, very nice. We have a video of that one, so let me get to that because the... We're starting already. Okay. Early one. Get it out of the way, you know? Dalton's asking for box 5. Well, we haven't done a break yet, my guy. That is my lucky number, though, so I appreciate the I guess that's good vibes for me in the chat then. Peyton Manning, that rip is a little different from all the other rips that we've seen. So I want to get a chance to have you guys look at it in the video. So let me move along here to the Josh Allen. He's still available in here? How about these names in this one? We go from Tom Brady to Peyton Manning to Josh Allen. Josh Allen on this chrome Buffalo Bills lid. He signs on that sweet spot there. That is as reflective as a mirror. Very nice. Oh, he was saying Dalton was saying Tom Brady's in box 5. I don't know. We'll have to see. But you go for it and call that box 5 when it's your turn. When you're jumped into that break, and we go ahead and break that box. We'll see. We also have Emmitt Smith on a Speed Flex. Emmitt Smith down here. Once again, a chromed out Speed Flex. Very nice right there. I don't know if this is two-tone. We're going to have to take a closer look. But Emmitt Smith, another absolute legend right there. Hello to all my UA breakers out there on Facebook. Is that from Restream itself, Twitch and YouTube on this wonderful Memorial Day evening? Let's close out this Memorial Day series. It says it's from Restream, but I'm guessing that's one of our viewers. So I don't know who that is. That's kind of weird. Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh. You're saying... Oh, well, we're the breakers, Robbie. Okay.
No, they're the breakers.
Well, I mean, we do. I guess we're... I guess so, yeah,
breakers.
Yeah, true. Yeah, all right. I get you. I think of it as we're the breakers, but they are who we answer to. If they dictate, they buy in, they say which box number, or they say the wheel.
Yours is like so good. Like what?
I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm like, that usually comes from us. But like, it's coming from, okay, all right. Very good, very good.
Switched it up.
Dalton's saying Emmitt Smith. He's going to be guessing which box Emmitt Smith is in box 6. I don't know about that, my guy. We will have to see. I don't know if you... There's no way that you know because there's no way that I know, my guy. So you could be psychic. Maybe that's the case. But that doesn't work quite like that. Drew Brees is still in here. How about these loaded quarterback names? Where's Drew Brees in here? He's up at the top on this camo bucket. How about that for a Memorial Day? A camo bucket of the New Orleans Saints. That fleur-de-lis right there on the side there. Kind of hidden with that camo in there, I will say. Derrick Henry is still available in this series as well. Derrick Henry down here, also on a Camo Authentic. This one has a pretty sick visor as well. The purple really pops in this one. Very nice, Derrick Henry. 2,000-yard rusher, Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Very, very good player right now. Almost pretty much, I think you could say, first ballot Hall of Famer when he's done. When he has hung up the cleats. There's no doubt there. He's going to make another amazing run with the Baltimore Ravens this next year. The struggle is going to be, can Lamar and the rest of the team get through those playoffs, as they usually cannot. If they can get over that hump, though, I mean, Derrick Henry is going to be a big part of that. So get him now before, I don't know, before anything happens. Does he win a ring in Baltimore? I would get him before he is definitely sought after. Ja'Marr Chase is still in here as well on this Bengals salute to service lid. He's got a little bit extra inscription on there. He's got the Triple Crown inscription. Very nice. We will get to those jersey headliners in just a second. Real Estate Mike, give me 1 second as we close out this Memorial Day series. As I was saying, 20 boxes, 14 headliners in there. So really good odds for you guys to be able to win yourselves something nice in here. And I just found out.
What happened?
I think there's a hole in my pants. It's crazy.
TMI.
It's really weird.
TMI.
It's not in an awkward. Well, it kind of is in an awkward spot, but sorry, guys, sorry. Just a realization. It's not crazy.
Just realize.
But yeah, we'll get back into this. My bad. Sorry, I was just
looking.
I'm like, what is? Why? Never mind. Ja'Marr Chase is in here, as we said, Triple Crown winner, extra inscription on this salute to service Speed Flex. Did I mention it's a Speed Flex? A Ja'Marr Chase. Nope. Bengals Speed Flex. We don't get too many Ja'Marr Chase Speed Flexes in here, but we do get Ja'Marr Chase in the break room. No one noticed anything. Yeah. So we do get Ja'Marr Chase in here quite a bit, so you can pair him with either the jersey that you win. Oh, yeah, speaking of jerseys, we were going to get into those jerseys, and guess who's in those jerseys? I'll just give you a hint. So Ja'Marr Chase right there. We also have a Bijan Robinson, Drake London, and Kyle Pitts signed helmet right there. So a triple signed helmet coming out of here. You could be the one to win this. Triple the autographs, triple the value there, with it just being, signed by one of those three. All phenomenal players, all absolute legends of the game right there, and somewhat current. Bijan Robinson, he's current. Drake London, Kyle Pitts, they're still there. So it's not one of those like 85 Bears, which is nice. Oh, did I say 85 Bears? Maybe I'm foreshadowing that as well. But that's a nice one. But those guys are not active anymore. Those are all Hall of Famers. You could get something that is super relevant, super active right here with this triple sign. Kurt Warner is still in here on that salute to service. It's a Speed Flex salute to service. Kurt Warner on the LA Rams. And Bruce Smith is still in here as well. Where is my man Bruce Smith? Oh, down here on another salute to service.
No way.
He's got a little extra inscription on here. Do you know what that says? It says 200. Does it say $200?
$200? I wish.
I don't know what that says.
What are you looking at?
Oh, 200 sacks.
200 sacks.
That's what it is. That's not a B. That's an S.
That's
Mr. Bruce Smith.
Yeah, 200 sacks.
Yeah, very nice extra little added inscription. Bruce Smith right there. That is also on a Speed Flex. How many times do you see Bruce Smith on a Speed Flex? That is nice.
Not
nice
often.
Indeed.
We don't see Bruce Smith very often on a Speed Flex. We're starting to get him now, so come and get him.
Yeah. Another guy that we see quite a bit in the break room, but not necessarily on a Speed Flex, and definitely not on a salute to service Speed Flex. Aaron Donald right there on another LA Rams. So listen to this, guys. I mean, there's the both the Aaron Donald and the Kurt Warner. There's double ups within the same team. There's plenty of double ups galore here with the different divisions as well. And then how about last but certainly not least, Champ Bailey is in here as well over here on the Broncos salute to service Speed Flex. Speed Flex, guys. How many Speed Flexes did I just read off to you? 1, 2, 3, 4. The triple sign is a Speed Flex. 5, 6, 7, 8 speed flexes alone in this series. I'll be honest with you guys, we're spoiling you. Sometimes we don't even have 8 speed flexes on the board. Most of the reason is that, stuff has been picked off and we're trying to close out series because we always try to give you the best options to win the best prizes. But that's not even including, this is just the one series, 8 speed flexes. That's not even including the diamonds. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 speed flexes in there. And then the vault, which still has 2 speed flexes. So that's another 7 right there. So 15 speed flexes. And oh yeah, there's a half and half series. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that we know of in the black and blue half and half. So guys, we have 23 speed flexes available for you to come in here and win right here on the board.
All right, with that being said, Mike, we are sold out on that Memorial Day double box break number 3. Jeff August closed this out. And
that is awesome.
Be on the verge of a jersey 2 being sold out.
Very nice. Well, let me just let you guys know.
1 to go in those jerseys. 1 to go in those jerseys.
What we like to see for you guys. Let me just let you know, too, that the secondary headliners in this Memorial Day series are Aiden Hutchinson and Antonio Gates. The A.J. Green has been pulled. I did say I wanted to give you another look at this Peyton Manning ripped speed flex. It's almost like a paintball hit the back of this and exploded, as Nick described earlier today. But it's a different rip than we're normally used to seeing. And I'm not talking about the breaker rip. So that's very nice right there. Here is that Buffalo Bills Josh Allen lid. Very clean. Very nice indeed. And let's see. Oh, this is this is the Emmitt Smith. It is a 2-tone. It's got the silver into the blue on this 2-tone chrome. And last but not least, oh, that's the one that's sitting right next to me here on the table. So why do we need to see this one spin around when you could just see it right here? It has been pulled. It is the Randy Moss. So we're going to move Randy Moss over to the side here, and we're going to get into our very first break of this 6 p.m. show here on Memorial Day.
Yes.
That is the Memorial Day double box number 3 here. And we will go ahead and ask for a box number in the chat. Let me drop that message. Reminder, don't say anything until I drop the message, because that is how this game works. Double, if I could type, it'll go in. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. There's no message in that chat yet. Double box break. I like to give them a little suspense here. Double box break number 3. Drop me 2 box numbers. Boom. Now the message is in there. Now you can start dropping some messages, because I saw Christopher James was asking for the wheel, but Jeff August wants 4 and 10, his quarterback numbers. Robert Boucher, he's asking for the wheel. So he's going to get the wheel. But Bob, remember that we usually ask for the wheel times 2. So I'm going to give Jeff August one of his numbers along with the wheel, because he came in next, and it looks like he's picking 4 over 10. So we're going to go to the wheel for 1, and then we're also going to do box number 4. So let me get box 4 off the ticker. I'm just trying to be as fair as possible, though that's how we run it here in the break room. Where is my Memorial Day series? That's it. There it is. So we want 3.
Timothy Sievert, who closed out those jerseys. So we're going to have that jersey coming
Save. Up. Jerseys will be next. Let's get you guys. Well, before we go to the randomizer, we got to go to the wheel. Where's the wheel here? Wheel. There we go. Wheel numbers 1 through 30. Forgot to change my message, since you can't post the same thing. Yes, sir. Well, you're getting one of your numbers. And here we are at the wheel for Mr. Bob Boucher, Jersey Slime. Let's go for a spin here.
You spin me right around,
well, we're going to get 5.
Ooh,
so
5.
4 and 5 are coming off the ticker. We do have both of those boxes here. So 4 and 5 from the Memorial Day series. Now that we've done the randomizer, let's go ahead and get these. Well, wait a minute. Hold on.
Hold up.
Hold on.
Hold up.
Mr. Bob, You are not in this Memorial Day double box. So we just did the wheel for nothing.
Bob.
Yeah, so we're gonna go. We're actually gonna go with both of Jeff's numbers.
Robert Boucher. Let's see where Robert.
He's not in here, right?
In
I have Timothy Sievert, Chris Millard twice, Stephen Leonard 3 times, and Jeff August twice. So I don't have Mr. Bob Boucher.
If Robert Boucher Jr. is Ronnie Insalaco, he's in the single. I don't have anybody in the double.
I'm looking at the jerseys too, just in case somebody thought we were doing that jersey break, but no, that's not the case. Yeah, that is Robert Boucher Jr. So I don't know if that's actually Jersey Slime.
Yeah.
Oh, he said I'm Tim.
Tim.
Oh, okay. So he is in here. Okay, so we did do the wheel.
That's Timothy Sievert.
Okay, got you. Okay. You're joining his family now, huh, Tim? Okay, I get it. That's fine. So yeah, you are in here. So we did do the
John
wheel.
goes, no.
Yeah. So we will do boxes 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Let me get you guys.
Thank you, Robert, for clarifying.
Yeah, thank you for the clearing that up and the honesty too as well.
Where is this at? Oh, right here.
Let's get to the new randomizer. 4 and 5. There's the paste. Remember, our randomized number this evening for the dice roll is 9 times around. So.
Mike, this has got some weight. This got some weight.
Did this freeze up?
Uh-oh.
We're on 6, and I've clicked it 3 more times. So I'm going to hold off. Oh, 7. I don't want to click it again because,
No. Where are you at now? You're at 7?
We're at 7.
Do it again. You'll be at 8. You're going to 9 anyways.
8? Okay. There's 8. It was freezing on me. I didn't want it to, catch up, and then we're past 9. And 9. Okay, there we go. Hey, Jeff, you've got your spot, my guy, in the NFC North. If I can breathe.
5
in the
days
NFC
and I'll
North.
be someone else.
Jeff August, NFC South, Stephen Leonard, NFC East, Chris Millard, NFC West, Timothy Sievert, AFC North, Jeff is really the king of the North, so he's got both the AFC and the NFC North. Stephen, you're the king of the South. You've got both the NFC and AFC South. Wow, this is weird because Chris Millard is the king of the East. He's got the AFC and the NFC East. And Stephen, your third spot, you're taking home the West. Stephen, I believe I said that. Yeah,
Stephen
correctly.
Lenhart.
Wow. Okay.
It's Stephen Lenhart.
Yeah.
Robbie, let's have a moon in. Well,
sounds like you have COVID. I don't have COVID. I can
Nope.
tell you that. I've tested negative for that. But I will tell you the funny thing.
that's not Don, by the way. That's Mike.
Yeah, it's me. It's me, Mike. You're lucky I don't care, or I'd be shenanigans. Yeah, no, it's not COVID because I had COVID one time. Funny story. I had a cough just like this going into getting COVID, but like I had the cough for like a couple months. Mm-hmm. Got COVID. COVID got rid of my cough.
Oh, wow.
I had all the other symptoms of COVID.
Oh, wow.
But COVID got rid of the cough. All of a sudden, I was like, I'm like in so much pain. It only lasted for like 2 days, and then like I just had to. I felt normal. I just had to test negative, and it wasn't happening. So like I was down for the count for a week, but like 6 of those 7 days was totally fine. And yeah, then I got back up on my feet, and I was like, I don't have that cough anymore. That's kind of weird.
Never got COVID.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Never got COVID.
I was on that streak too for a while. I don't think I got it until like.
And everyone told me, yeah.
I got it when it wasn't
You're-
cool.
I'm like,
I got it
yeah.
when it wasn't cool anymore. I wasn't with the cool kids with the fad, you know.
I'm always,
Everybody
I'm a
getting COVID.
healthy guy.
That's not to be insensitive to anybody who's struggled with that. Of course, it's a serious issue, but
I'm healthy.
I got it way late.
Gotta
Ooh.
be healthy.
We have a very nice hit right here.
We do?
I don't believe that this is a headliner in this series, but we've seen him on the board before, and we've seen him come out here in the room, and oh boy, he's on the camo. How about Darius Slay? Darius Slay on that Steelers lid. That is a very nice hit. Jeff August, you're coming away with the win here because it is an AFC North hit. Now, it's not your NFC North, but it's still a North hit, my guy. Hopefully you are a fan of Darius Slay on the Steelers.
His
at
new
that-
team?
Yeah, very recent hit here in the break room. I won't be coughing on it because it's not a Packers helmet, right, Jeff? But very nice. You got the salute to service inscriptions on the back. But very nice hit. Darius Slay going to Jeff August.
Nice one, Jeff.
And there's still one box to go here.
Yes, there is. He has a chance to double up. If it is an NFC North. It's pretty awesome to have both AFC and NFC. Steven Lenhart's got both AFC and NFC also.
Yeah, and then you've got Chris, who's got both NFC and AFC East.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Is that his new team? Well,
we will have to see.
Yes, that's his new team, Jeff.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
the Steelers. He plays for the Steelers now.
Yep. So you won't be seeing him on too many Eagles lids anymore. We might still have some here at UA, but we're going to have their current teams as well.
I was going to say, oh, no, I guess not. I thought I switched this thing.
Just another name to add to the list of names where we in the break room go. If he's not a photoed headliner, we wonder what he's on. So you could be a winner in multiple different divisions because he's played for multiple different teams. Box that baby back up because we're going to have some really cool helmets.
Bag them.
On this.
Robbie, has Mike been in the room when you've had a mooning?
I have. I was on the producer side.
Oh, yes, he has.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
It's a scary thing to be a part of, I will say.
I think it was a mini that I pulled.
Yes. So it was not a full mooning.
Those minis, we'll call them a half mini.
That was only
a half moon.
Week ago, I think.
Actually, the reps are the half moon. That was a quarter moon. Those minis I'll count as a quarter moon.
Quarter moon? Okay.
Yeah. Because the reps, if we pull a rep mini, that's a half mini.
Oh, I'm dumb. I have them in my pocket.
Or a half.
I came prepared.
That's a half
and
moon.
I forgot I came prepared. I'm not that dumb. I swear.
Ba-dum-bum.
I'm only a little dumb. Anyways, let's get to box number 2.
Dos!
Which
like
would be
the
box
announcer
number 5.
in Miami Heat would say.
Box number 5.
At the 2-minute warning.
Let's see who this is going to.
Dos!
In this Memorial Day series. How are your guys' Memorial Day?
Yeah, let us know how your Memorial Day's going.
Drop some messages in the chat of like what you guys have been doing. Have you been grilling out? Are you staying inside? What is going on with you? Are you going to see family, friends? Did you go to any services like Robbie did?
Any parades?
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Here's another guy that's been a secondary headliner in here.
Ooh.
And sticking with the Salute to Service Memorial Day theme, we've got an even newer Salute to Service lid right here on yet another authentic. This is Brian Thomas Jr. right here on that Jags lid. So Brian Thomas Jr. in the AFC South. Steven, you're going home with this one. That's a very nice hit, my man. You've got of course, the Jaguar logos on each side. Brian Thomas Jr., he writes the little number 2, the second, on that autograph there. It's very clean looking right above that. And then, of course, the usual bells and whistles on the back with the American flag and all the salute to service stuff. Ronnie, it sounds like a good time, my guy. I'm gonna let you continue doing that. But yeah, very nice.
A little weekend at Bernie's. Ronnie, you doing a little weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah.
Instead of Bernie's, it's weekend at Ronnie's.
I'm just picturing the scene from Ferris Bueller. Or was it? No, which one was he in? Where he's sliding through the hallway. Jeff August said wheel, didn't he? Nah, it wasn't you, my guy. That was not you.
I said wheel, didn't I? Nope.
No, you did not.
You did not.
But hey, these don't knock these hits. These are guys that we usually see on the board as headliners, secondary headliners. They're just not necessarily in this series because we have it loaded up with a bunch of speed flexes and a bunch of main headliners. But that's not to take anything away from these names. Brian Thomas Jr., an absolute legend out there. And one of the few names that we get from the Jaguars. Sorry, Jaguars fans, but I'm just saying, I don't know too many people coming out of the Jags situation as far as headliners go. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you got? You got Trevor Lawrence. He's more recent. Trying to think of somebody.
Travis, I was going to say, Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
We get...
Is there somebody else that we usually get?
Give me 1 second.
Mike is stiff. We need to grease him up. No. That's not the case here, my guys. I promise you that much. Although, Ronnie, if you've been dancing around in your underwear all day.
Let's see. We get Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne.
Oh, no, I said Trevor Lawrence. Yeah.
Brian Thomas. We get Eric Armstead.
Could be.
We get...
All right, so that was the double
Tavon
box
Walker.
for the Memorial Day break. Fred Taylor.
Fred Taylor, we get...
Christopher James is asking, can I move my black and blue double to the Memorial Day double? Unfortunately, that's not possible because there's two different series, two different products that you've bought into. We can move your black and blue double to the black and blue single if you want 2 spots in the single rather than the 1 spot in the double. Or if you buy another spot in the black and blue double, we can move it to the black. Do we have a black and blue quad up? I actually don't think so. I'm trying to think of what was on that earlier.
No, the only 2 quads we got are in the Vault and the Memorial Day.
So, yeah, we can move you down into the single, but we can't move across breaks. Sorry, my guy. It's just not allowed. It's just because they're different price points. And also, you know, the taxes and fees and stuff that are associated with them. It's too much of a crazy back-end nightmare. But we try to be as accommodating as possible for you guys. So we would definitely try to do that for you if it was something that Robbie and I were allowed to do. Let's get into that next break. Like I said, guys, that would be the jersey break. Jersey's number 17. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this message in the chat. Drop me a box number. I know somebody was asking for a jersey rundown earlier. We're getting to a jersey break now, so I'm not going to get a chance to show you the break page, but I will tell you. Headliners, Alvin Kamara, Jamar Chase, Joe Montana, Jameson Williams, Adrian Peterson, Kenneth Walker III, and secondary headliner Javon Curse. We have 14 boxes. Those 7 names I just listed as the headliners, that's half of those 14 boxes. So here is that message in the chat. Go ahead and drop me those box numbers, please.
In a bottle.
I'm going to go ahead and copy down these names. If you are Julian Andrade, Ike Isaacson, Noah Larson, Michael O'Rourke, and Ike Isaacson again, and Timothy Sievert. Let me know which box you would like. I'm going to get into the list randomizer and drop those names in there.
Sure. Bob says, Ronnie, I'm surprised they let you walk around naked in the cell block.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's it.
Hey, Bob, he's in the padded room.
Yeah. It's a little warmer in there, I guess. So
he's in the padded room.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, if we don't get a box number here by 6:35, I'm going to give you one more minute. I'll call it 6:36 just because I don't know where this clock is at. But
box 20, there's Julian.
I will go to the wheel. Oh well, Julian dropping in box 20. So there we go.
Like that name, Julian?
So let's go to the randomizer and go around 9 times. Charles, we can go over what's left in basketball right after this break. Jersey said he's wearing a jacket with really long sleeves. That's a good one. Don't make me laugh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. All right, let's go 9 times around here. There's 1. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I can just see that happening.
8, 9. 9 times around. There we go. We've got Michael O'Rourke in those top 2 spots. Let's get back on over here. Randomizer. You wanna? No, it's not like that. He's saying he's got a straight jacket on. Oh, yeah. Michael O'Rourke, you have the NFC North and the NFC South. Ike Isaacson, you have the NFC East. NFC West and AFC North belong to Noah Larson. Ike, you also have the AFC South. Timothy Sievert in the AFC East, and Julian rounding us out. He started us off, but he's rounding us out in the AFC West. Speaking of jackets with long sleeves, how about a jersey break? 20 of 30. Let me get that actually off the ticker here because I know that is still going on.
Like Jersey Slime. We're getting a
Jersey Slime, yeah, exactly. Bob Boulay. Bob, I don't know if you've noticed in the chat, but we have a Robert Boulay Jr., which is actually Tim. He has joined your family. I'm not sure if you're aware, but you must have completed some kind of adoption process somewhere. But I'm happy for you guys.
Converted them.
Yeah, let's be all together on this Memorial Day, right? Box 20 of 30.
Convert them.
Christopher said, can you refund black and blue? I don't know. Are you able to do that from here?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, so Robbie got you. Robbie will go ahead and get that to you. Let's open this up. Ooh, I gave it away already. Look at that. It is the Adrian Peterson.
Whoa.
You know what happens when I am in the room? I pull NFC North hits, and I'm sorry. I know as I say that, Jeff August is going, what the heck? But hey, at least you got a win, my guy. At least you got a North win. It might not have been NFC. But it's the Adrian Peterson on that Vikings jacket with the long sleeves, as we were saying in the no, I'm kidding. It's a jersey. It is a really nice Vikings set of threads right here. That's going to Michael O'Rourke, Adrian Peterson. Even if you're not a Vikings fan, Michael, I hope you can appreciate this one. Adrian Peterson, an absolute legend. You got the Beckett certification right at the bottom right there. That is really sweet. So go ahead and give yourself a round of applause. Maybe not run around the house like Ronnie is right now, but you're going home with this beautiful Adrian Peterson. What's that?
Give him a round of applause.
Oh, round of applause. Yeah, we got it in here. I always forget to use these. There we go. Yeah. I'll give you a little golf clap, too,
real quick, time. Christopher James, you are Chris Millard or Millard. Is that you, Christopher James? Just want to make sure I'm giving the right person a refund in that black and blue. Because I also have Donnie DeHutt in the black and blue. He says yes. Okay, thank you, sir.
Very nice. If everyone is Robert, he would never lose. That's a good point. That is a good point. Robert, every winner would be pretty easy to call out because it would be Robert Boulay. Bobby Boulay. Let me get this written down. Here's that order number. 8106. Adrian Peterson. Very nice hit indeed. Oh, where's my box? It's up here. There it is. All right. Let's bag this baby back up so that it stays safe from the elements. But otherwise, I would, even as a Bears fan, I would display this. It's Adrian Peterson. It's AP for one. Two, I love the Vikings, the purple and the gold, the kind of older style threads right there. It's a very nice touch. Very good hit. There we go. Box that baby up. Send that down the line for you. All right, guys. So what are we up to next? I will get back into the break page to show you guys what we have still available. Did I end up saving the jerseys? There we go. Let me just file. Save. Make sure that that looks good. Yep, it does. Let's get back over here to our break page. And this thing is still roaming around. So there we go. Randomizer. There we are. All right, so we went over that very nice Memorial Day series. We were asked to go over the jerseys first. I know we just did a jersey break, but let me just actually show you guys the photoed headliners. We did not pull one right there, so we are down to 13 boxes. Still those 7 headliners, and those 7 headliners are Alvin Kamara right there on that Saints jersey. We also have Jamar Chase still available on that clean Bengals #1 jersey. In addition to that, we have the Joe Montana, an absolute legend Joe Montana. If you haven't heard his name, you're living under a rock. Jameson Williams in here on the Detroit Lions. Very nice hit right there. And we also have the Adrian, actually, we did pull a headliner. Duh, Adrian Peterson was on that board. So that would be 13 boxes, 6 headliners, excuse me. Adrian Peterson is no longer available. We also do still have the Kenneth Walker, though. That says he's photoed. Where's he at in here? Am I missing him? Am I blind? I don't see a Kenneth Walker. But that might be secondary headliner. Hold on. Yeah, that's a secondary headliner. All right, so the line's actually wrong over there. I don't know who drew that up earlier. But Adrian Peterson has been pulled. Kenneth Walker is a secondary headliner. And also Javon Curse is still available in there as a secondary headliner. Let's come back over here. And I know it was Mr. Charles Nelson asking for the basketball breaks. So let's go ahead and run down basketball real quick for him. This is the Beyond the Arc series. Remember, guys, that every spot you purchase in here is a $5, chance at a gift card, which at the end of the NBA season is going to be $5 for every single three-pointer made in the NBA Finals. So whichever the 2 teams are that make it to the finals, their combined total of three-pointers is going to multiply by 5 and give you your gift card amount. Last year, it was like 118 three-pointers in just those 5 games between the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. And guys, that would come out to almost a $600 gift card. That's incredible. I think it was like $590 if I'm doing my math right. So, do you want to win a $600 gift card? Then jump on in this series and think about it. If the Pacers make the finals, which it kind of looks like they're going to, I know that they lost last night against those pesky Knicks. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, Bob Boulay. But, you know, that Knicks team doesn't go away. I mean, pesky in all the best ways because they come back from those 20-point deficits. Last night they didn't have to do that, but they still had to rally. They still had to beat the Pacers in their home court, home arena, their field house, I should say. And, of course, it was Indy 500 day yesterday. So they had to do it with a packed Indianapolis area. But they did it. They got in there and they won that. But it's still 2-1 Pacers. If the Pacers make it to the finals, though, all they do is shoot threes. So we could be looking at even more threes than last year. Also, last year, like I said, only went 5 games. So if you're looking at a 6 or a 7 game series between 2 teams that make it, oh yeah, you could be looking at a hefty gift card coming out of here at the very end. But along the way to winning a gift card, you could hit one of these headliners. So that would be the Karl Malone jersey right there. Karl Malone, still pictured on that mesh old school style basketball jersey.
Just to cut you off real quick. Christopher James, it doesn't look like I'm able to send you that refund on my end. So you may have to contact customer service tomorrow and let them know about you would like a refund in that double box black and blue. Double box black and blue.
Yeah.
I tried sending it, for some reason won't let me. So
do you mind?
I tried it twice.
Do you mind writing down that order number?
Yeah,
and everything?
I was gonna give you. I'll let you know.
I'll
so
make
that
sure
way
that
you can put it in the notes.
Chris, I would say message, like Robbie said, message our customer service as well. But we'll make a note of it and we'll make sure that they know from our end too. They're not in the building, of course, today. 1, because it's after 5 o'clock, and 2, because it was a holiday. It's just us as the breakers in here. So as soon as they're back in tomorrow, we'll make sure that gets over to you. But let's take a look at what else we have in this series. Oh, that's a licensed Karl Malone jersey, too, I should add. Dirk Nowitzki is still in here on a licensed jersey. Dallas fans, where you at? I was just talking about those Mavericks. You can get a legendary one, Dirk Nowitzki. Paul Pierce on a licensed jersey. Paul Pierce is down here. That's another mesh one. All three of these have a little mesh aspect to them, which is like that old school style NBA jersey. Kind of love that idea right there. You've got Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq. The Shaq Attack is right here on this jersey. The man who is not only a former NBA player, he's an analyst, he's in every commercial, he's in movies, and he's a DJ. So
not
jump
an
on
analyst
in.
no more.
Yeah, jump. Oh, is he not an analyst anymore?
No, in the TNT team, it's no more.
He's not, because he was just in the room the other day.
They moved it back to ESPN next season.
Oh.
There's no more TNT, NBA on TNT.
Well, we'll see if he does move over, because I can't imagine them not wanting to have him.
I think Shaq. Where does Shaq go? NBC, I think.
Is he going to NBC? Oh, yeah, because the NBC's picking up basketball again, which is so the reverse of hockey. Hockey moved away from NBC to go to ESPN.
Yeah.
And TNT, which they were kind of already on TNT, but now, it's all backwards in the sports world. Regardless, though, Shaq, you're still going to see him everywhere. I guarantee it. I
see him on Papa John's.
Shakaroni, yeah. And you know what? You're also going to say when you see him, that's a whole lot more than I expected. We've also got Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible on this beautiful Larry O'Brien replica trophy. If I could get the words out right over here, replica trophy. It's not just a paperweight. It is a very nice display piece. It is a commemorative replica, so it's something that you're going to want to add to your collection for sure. Allen Iverson is on that Funko Pop right there that you see. Allen Iverson probably never thought he'd be signing a what you call it, a Funko Pop. If you had told him 10, 20 years ago, hey, can you sign your Funko Pop? He'd be like, what in the world are you talking about? And then we also do have Steve Nash, Dwayne Wade, Damian Lillard, James Harden, and Tyrese Maxey, all on basketballs. Now, take a look at those basketballs. The Steve Nash, the Dwayne Wade, the Damian Lillard, and the James Harden are all still there, like I mentioned. Very cool. Wilson basketballs, authentics, right? But then look at that Tyrese Maxey.
He's still there? Oh, yes,
that is a City Connect, City of Brotherly Love, Philadelphia 76ers inspired basketball right there for Tyrese Maxey. I mean, you're going to want to add, I talked about wanting to add the Kevin Garnett to your collection. You really want to add this Tyrese Maxey to your collection. Don't wait. Get in here. You're also, like I said, going to get a chance at those gift cards at the very end of the series. But Tyrese Maxey, that is a really nicely designed basketball right there, and definitely a huge display piece.
So you're going over basketball. Mm-hmm. Shaquille O'Neal is staying with TNT Sports on a new contract worth more than $15 million per year. This goes back to February 14th of this year. Front Office Sports release was reported Friday of that back in February 14th. The news means that the cast of Inside the NBA is staying together, even as TNT is set to license out the show to ESPN starting next season. So they will be part of that ESPN crew. TNT was at Odds Network. Blah, blah, blah. We already know about that. TNT left without need of pregame and postgame. TNT is licensing the Inside the NBA, whereas to ESPN for a package of Big 12 college football and basketball games. So they get a little returning.
Okay, well, that's good. That's I guess at the end of the day, all we want is for it to be good for the fans, right?
It works out for
good
everybody.
And accessible for the fans. That you don't have to have too many different packages, and we can make sure that we can catch all of the games that we want to see, whether it's basketball, whether it's NFL, whether it's college football. As long as it's accessible, guys. We don't want to have 17 different streaming services where all of them we only watch one thing on them, right? That's worse. That ends up being worse than cable, after a certain point. Tyler Hero, Tony Parker, Dominique Wilkins. What do all those names have in common? They are the secondary headliners in this series. Oh, yeah, and they also play basketball. But these are all current and former NBA players that you can jump in here and grab as well. All three of those secondary headliners still available. Let's go back over here and let's take a look at some of our other series. We still do have the Move the Chains. This is the double box for the Diamond series. In the Diamonds, we have Kurt Warner, Bo Nix on a Speed Flex. How about that? Josh Allen on a Speed Flex. Saquon Barkley on an Authentic. Terrell Davis on an Authentic. Steve Young on a Speed Flex. Justin Jefferson on that Winter Warrior lid. Baker Mayfield on a Speed Flex. Marshall Faulk on that Colts Rave. And Derrick Henry on a Speed Flex on that plum purple right there. And as you just realized, and as you just saw, I listed everybody on this screen. All of our headliners still available in the Diamonds. Let's get in there. Let's start buying that up, especially because I just rattled off 5 Speed Flexes for you in this Diamond series. And look at some of these cool lids. I mean, the Kurt Warner on that kind of old style Rams lid, but with the all white. That's super clean. I hyped up that Bo Nix quite a bit. It deserves a little bit more. That Bo Nix has a gold visor to go with the like orangish gold of the Broncos. Really contrasts from the helmet right there. Josh Allen on the slate. But, I mean, honestly, if you're going to get a slate, you might as well get a Buffalo slate, right? Because, I mean, it's kind of sick right there to kind of take the color out of there and still have that Buffalo charging full speed at you. I think it's a really nice touch. Saquon Barkley may only be an Authentic, but guess what? He hurdles over people backwards, and he's a Super Bowl champ. Somebody go and tell those New York Giants to keep him around. Oh, wait. So Saquon Barkley in here, you're definitely going to want to add that to the collection, even if you are a Giants fan, because guess what? That's a guy that you respect. That's a guy that you love. You would have loved to still see him in New York. Go ahead and get him on that Eagles lid. I know, Eagles, you got to have that in your house, and you're a Giants fan, but listen, my guy, it's what you got to do. Saquon's just a menace. He's a beast. Terrell Davis is on that retro Broncos lid, so you could double up with the Bo Nix and the Terrell Davis for sure. Steve Young on a Speed Flex, as I just said. Love those gold 49ers. I mentioned the Justin Jefferson being on that Winter Warrior. Those are so clean, and the visor to match. Oh, chef's kiss right there. Love that, Justin Jefferson. And we just pulled an Adrian Peterson. Are we really willing to pull some more Vikings here? Only time will tell. Baker Mayfield down there, I believe. Let me go ahead and check my videos here. I believe that Baker Mayfield has the retro. Oh, yeah, it does. It has the retro Buccaneers logo on there. The swashbuckler with the knife in his teeth on that orangish. This one's less creamsicle is the last one that we had. This one's a little bit more orange on the Bucks, but still a very nice hit nonetheless. Super reflective, super hot. And another chrome, but this one I called plum. This was our Ravens very nice Derrick Henry Speed Flex. We mentioned Derrick Henry in one of those other series. Which one was I running down? Oh, that was the Memorial Day. So here's more Derrick Henry for you. You can double up on Derrick Henry. That would be so sick.
Oh, it would.
Just like how he doubles up on yardage. And then, okay, I will complete the bottom row here with the Marshall Faulk. Love that layer of blue right there on there and how it contrasts with the black. It's a nice touch. But Marshall Faulk also putting his Hall of Fame inscription on there. That adds value to it. And we love value here in the break room.
3 to go in that diamond single, folks. 3 to go in that.
So we may be having a diamond break pretty soon here. Diamonds are 29 boxes out of the original 30. Yeah. 14 different headliners.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Some good ones, too.
I mentioned the jerseys, and we did one. So that's 13 boxes, 6 headliners, because we pulled one. Oh, I went over the basketball series. We have 23 boxes 14 headliners, just to kind of give you guys some ratios. 23 boxes in the basketball, 14 headliners. Let's take a look at our practice squad. How about that? Maybe those price points are looking a little high for you. You maybe want to dabble in something a little lower. We've got you covered there too. Eli Manning in the practice squad. That is on a mini, but it's still very timely for today on Memorial Day because it's on a camo mini. So you get Eli Manning there. I think the New York Giants camos are some of the coolest looking camos. I think it just fits with their logo for some reason. I don't know what it is. But we also still have the Edgerrin James. He's in here. Where's he at? Oh, right here on this Colts Lunar. That's a very nice one. That's a Colts authentic lid right there. Edgerrin James, another beast here in the break room. Love to see that man every single time we had him. We had him quite a bit in the last couple weeks, and we still have him on the board in a couple different series here as well. We have the Aiden Hutchinson. Hutch on that Rave Lions lid. Detroit coming out there in that beautiful, strong electric blue, but then you've got the black that contrasts it. And I love how the silver ink pops right here on that auto. We also have Aaron Donald still available. Another retro Rams lid right here. What was the last one that we had? That was in the diamonds. Was that an Aaron Donald in there too?
Which one?
I don't think so.
Which one?
That might have been the Marshall. No, it wasn't the Marshall Falk. No, it was the Kurt Warner. So, but we have Aaron Donald right here. That is, once again, it's kind of the reverse of the other helmet because the other helmet was all white with the like dark navy blue but almost black ram's horn. This one's the all blackish blue with the all white ram's horn. In here, we also have the, what am I going over, the practice squad? The Bears Hall of Fame lid. I was alluding to this one earlier. That's on that beautiful Bears Rave. I love the way the orange pops on there, but you have 9 confirmed signatures on there. We only know a few of them of what we can read on the front here and what they tell us in the description over here.
Still out there?
The description is the Jim McMahon, the Dan Hampton, and the Otis Wilson, and that doesn't help us too much because that's only 3 names, and one of them we were already able to see, Dan Hampton. That's a clear signature right there. But when you look closer, you're like,
I'm going to say Mike Singletary might be on there.
That's true. I think there's John Taylor down here.
Richard Dent probably could be on there.
Richard Dent. Yeah.
A
lot of Bears names. Blasts from the past.
Maybe Steve McMichael. Maybe. It's a long shot, though.
Maybe. But we do have confirmed that it is 9 signatures.
Yeah.
And we have 3 of them that we know for
could
sure.
Possibly be on there.
William Perry, absolutely.
Yeah, I've seen like his name part of like those Bears Hall of Famers in the past. Who was the other guy that I'm thinking of? Was
that I don't know.
Part of that 85 Bears Super Bowls. Richard Dent. Steven Michael. Who is the other person that's on that defensive line guy?
I don't know. But while you think of him, we'll continue along here. We've got Sterling Sharp and Garrett Wilson in secondary headliners in this series as well. So the practice squad is rich for the taking, guys. But you don't have to be rich to jump in here because it's one of the lighter price points. Here's the double, which is $96. That's not too bad. It's under $100, and you get a chance at one of these guys that are worth well over $100 just with an authentic alone. Not to mention that it's also signed. But the single is $48. Used to be $49 and $98. But I think we're giving you guys a little bit of a discount. We like you guys. So the price points have gone down a little bit. Take advantage of that now. But then in the practice squad, it's 16 boxes, 7 headliners. So almost a 50% ratio right there. We love 50% ratios. You know me. Let's go over here. Because I'm a glass half full kind of guy, I think. Most of the time, you could dabble on both sides. I like to try to look at the positives. So glass half full, 50%. That's the way I lean. Let's go over and see the Vault single. This is a $93 buy-in price point, so not too bad either here. The Vault, We've got 11 headliners on 18 boxes, and I like to call that 13 headliners on 18 boxes because of the fact that you have 2 vault keys still available. One is $100, and the other one is $300, somewhere hidden between vault keys B and E. And I'm not saying that we have C or D. I'm not saying in between there. I'm saying we have just those 2 remaining ones, box B and box E. B like boy, E like elephant. That means 13 of the 18 boxes are well worth something in here. Let's take a look at the names that are still available in the vaults. How about Josh Allen on this Speed Flex right here? Yeah, that's literally like the same Josh Allen that we saw earlier in that Memorial Day series. Although this one, I will say, looks like it's a little bit more two-tone on there. So if you don't miss, or if you miss Josh Allen in the one, you could get him in the other, but why not get both? Why not jump in both, secure your spots, make sure that you have the best opportunity at either, and then you get a chance to win Josh Allen. And hey, I guess worst case scenario, oh, you bought into both and you won both Josh Allens. Oh, darn, now you have to sell one. Oh boy. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Nice, good problem to have there.
So we're 2 to go in 2 series, folks. We're 2 to go in that single box diamond, and we're 2 to go in that single box Memorial Day series. Nice. Let's close it out, folks. Let's close it out. Let's have some fun on this wonderful Memorial Day evening with me and Mike here. Again, let us know what you guys are up to on this beautiful evening. Is there any firework displays tonight? You guys barbecuing? Who's sitting around the campfire right now?
Singing those campfire songs?
Let us know in the comments. We got 35 eyeballs out there watching us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yes, sir.
And yeah.
We already did 1 double box for that Memorial Day series. So listen, my mans, we can go ahead and do some more and get you guys into more Chase Wheel Spins.
Speaking of that, what is that?
We will be doing the Chase Wheel Spin at about 9 o'clock tonight. That's the new rule here on the 6 p.m. show.
Is there a prize?
For this series? No.
Yeah, okay.
No. But it is our Chase Wheel Spin. So
I just didn't know if there was like a special gift or anything like this.
Not that I know of.
No, I don't see anything. No. Okay, good.
But that's because this probably is going to be only in the room. Well, it's
this is a one-night series, so this is the last opportunity to get into this Memorial Day, because after our show, that's it. The Memorial Day will go bye-bye.
You mean to tell me it's not carrying over to tomorrow?
No.
Oh, wow.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's too much on the website right now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, guys, this is your only shot.
Yep.
I would take it. But let's get back into our vault here. I did mention those keys that were available. Let's talk about those headliners. We talked about the Josh Allen in there. We also still have the Nico Collins. How about a helmet and a half right there on the Nico Collins? A helmet and a half, my guy.
A helmet and a half?
Yeah, that's more than just a helmet. That is sick.
Oh, wow.
Look at that ripped Speed Flex right there. You got Collins going across the top, his number on the sweet spot, so he had to find elsewhere to sign. And it's tricky with the way that this thing is ripped black and blue.
I like the blue and red.
I
Be
really
honest
do,
with
yeah.
you, I love that blue and red.
Yeah,
man.
it is really nice.
I like how it pops.
I love how like the tips of the horns, and the chin of the bull are highlighted as if it's like reflecting off the sun. Subtle touches in here that make it the overall masterpiece that it is. So Nico Collins right there on that lid. Let's go back into here to see the rest of the actual lids that we have. We have LaDainian Tomlinson on that replica there. It's a Chargers it's almost a slate, but you know, you've got the gold in there, and I love that about the Chargers logo right there. I think it pairs nicely with that gold face mask. We do still have Steve Young, speaking of gold.
One to go in those diamonds, folks. One to go.
One to go in the diamonds, all right. Steve Young on that beautiful San Francisco 49ers lid right there. We've got Kurt Warner still available in here. And oh, there it is. There's another Kurt Warner that looks exactly like that one that's in the diamonds. Because it is. So you have a chance to win him in here as well. Maybe for a little bit lighter of a price point, but if you don't win him in one, you can go and chase him in the other. We're giving you opportunities here. Take them. We've got still Bo Nix on this authentic. This looks like a Broncos slate as well, but it's got the gold in it. Did they change up the slates? Are these starting to have some gold in there? Because these are a little different.
Oh yeah, so there's two different slates. You got
okay.
You got silver on silver slate and gold on silver slate.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, you know what? For all the slate hate that gets into this break room, I don't hate on these gold slates.
No.
These things are really nice. So just go in there and get this Bo Nix before he starts taking those Broncos teams to Super Bowls, because you saw how they made the playoffs last year and they weren't expected to. They could continue to make playoffs and go as far as they possibly can with a young quarterback like that. That quarterback clock, it's not ticking all that fast. We still have a Derrick Henry in this series as well. That got that gold color match ink on there. That is so sweet. Matches that Baltimore B and the surrounding area of the Raven there itself. We've got George Kittle on an authentic, but that's also one of those gold slates. Oh, how sweet is that? A really nice George Kittle. So you could double up with the Steve Young and the George Kittle in here. Be my guest and still win a gift card as well. If you are in like the quad, take home one of those vault keys. So plenty to love here in the vault, excuse me. And then of course we have secondary headliners in this series. That would be Terrell Suggs, James Cook, and Michael Vick. You see those right down here. That is our vault. Let's see. Minis, I believe, although we have the new minis up. So I'll go over those, but let's see if we can find the half and half in here as well, because that's the only other one that I have not run down just yet. Let's see what we find first. I'm guessing it's going to be the half and half. That would be the half and half right there. So we have a lot of videos associated with this one and still a lot of names left on this board. We have Emmitt Smith on a speed flex, and it is all gold out. You still see that Dallas Cowboys star right there, but this is a pure gold helmet right there. That is Emmitt Smith. How beautiful that thing is. Brian Urlacher on this Bears alternate, the orange. Oh, I wish they would wear those even more than they already do. Those are sweet. You've got an extra little inscription on there for Brian Urlacher. It looks like was it Defensive Player of the Year? Depoy?
Yep.
So, yeah. Very nice little added description on that Brian Urlacher Speed Flex. Where are my Bears fans? We see Brian Urlacher in here quite a bit, but it's either on a jersey or an authentic. Remember that Hydro authentic we had in here a couple weeks ago? That's the first time I had ever seen a Hydro authentic, not a Hydro Speed Flex. But still not a Speed Flex, right? So get in here, get this Brian Urlacher Speed Flex. Even if you already have whoever walked away with that Hydro authentic Brian Urlacher, get the Speed Flex as well. That way you have him on a variety of things. The more Brian Urlacher in your house, the less problems you have. And that's just my philosophy, because he was an absolute menace on the football field, tackling guys, making sure that even though he was the last man back, nobody got past him. He is one of the Bears' all-time greats. You also have, in this series, Kurt Warner on a speed flex right next to that Brian Urlacher. How about this thing? Oh, all chromed out. I'm guessing we have a video of this. Let me take a look in here. Well, here is that Dallas Cowboys lid right there. Emmitt Smith on the... it's almost... somebody called it gold earlier. This is almost as if like you melted down a bronze, silver, and gold medal all together. This is what I would imagine that looks like when you mix those colors. Very nice right there. We haven't gotten to that one yet. Where is... There it is. There is that Kurt Warner... Nope. Just kidding. That's not it. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Similar blue. My bad. Here's that Kurt Warner on the Rams... LA Rams lid right there. That is super sick. Love to see that. Oh, I really love the yellow, the way it pops with the gold right there on the face mask. And Kurt Warner finding that sweet spot to sign. So very cool indeed. So Kurt Warner's still available in there. How about Mr. Bo Jackson? I accidentally clicked on that video as well. It looks like the Emmitt Smith. It's that same series, but the Raiders lid looking clean. We don't see too many variations of Raider lids in here, so this is a rare one. And Bo Jackson, he was rare in and of himself, and the fact that he was a multi-sport athlete. There's not too many on that list.
Ask these guys what kind of number they want for the diamond.
For the diamond, we closed out the diamond. So let me put this on pause because we're not even halfway through this rundown here. We'll get back into it in just a moment. But let's go ahead and get these diamonds all set up. That would be the Move the Chains diamond break number 2. It's just a single box break. So drop me a box number.
And I got to go.
Oh, I threw that in all caps. I don't mean to be screaming at you.
I do it all the time.
Charles Nelson was saying, I think they had a deal actually where ESPN will still use the TNT crew for some games. Yep, that was what Robbie was running down. I don't know if you got that in the chat before we had talked about that, but
he did.
Good to see that that's staying the case. So I'm glad. And Charles is our main man with some information tonight. I like that. He's on the ball. We've got Ronnie Insulaco, Barclay Gills, Justin Tomashko. We've got Karen Regan, Timothy Sievert, Ryan Culp, and Jay Bowerson in this break. So one of you, please drop me a box number or ask for the wheel. Jacom, whoop, whoop, cheers, peeps. Hope all is well.
What's up, Jacom? John Gomez.
I was actually watching some of the earlier show, Jacom, and I saw that, is it true you were out grilling today? I think that's what your message came through and said. Celebrating the holiday the right way, getting outside, getting on the grill. Or no, you were cooking something though, weren't you? What were you cooking? One more time for me, please, because it sounded really good and it made my mouth water. And we are at 7:15-ish here in the break room, and I will allow the food talk. Usually, I know the 6 p.m. show waits till a little later, and it looks like we're not getting a box number. So let me go ahead and go to the wheel, guys. Let me give you one more moment here, but I'm going to go over to wheel out of 30 for the diamonds. We have 29 of those boxes left, so let's hope it doesn't just land on the very same one that we've already pulled, which I don't believe that is the case. Do we have number 11? Number 11 is coming off my ticker. We will be doing number 11 in the diamonds. So that'll be 1 through 10 now, and that'll be 12 through 27. There we go. All right, so there's the randomizer. Box number 11. I need your names here. Let me copy those over. Bear with me. I am not dying. Okay, list randomizer. Let's get you guys back over here so you can see me plop those names in there. And we're going to randomize 9 different times. That is our dice roll on this evening's show. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we've got a good mix here, it looks like. Let me copy those over, paste them in the break. And now you can see where you stack up in these divisions. Karen, you have the NFC North. Barclay, welcome to the break room, my guy. This is kind of how it works. You're kind of getting an idea of how things are going here, where we randomize your name, so it's completely random. We call for a box number before we do the randomization so that, you know, people don't think, oh, I'm in the NFC North, so it's got to be box number 12 because that was Aaron Rodgers' number, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Jacom, teriyaki chicken stir fry. Oh, that's what I did see you say earlier. Yes. Heck yeah, my guy. That is great. But yeah, so we randomize. We call for box numbers in that opposite order. Everything is random so that we're not playing favorites here at the UA Break Room, although you guys are all of our favorites. I love you guys. Listen, Karen has the NFC North. Barclay, you have the NFC South. So if it comes out of the NFC South, it's going to you, my man. But let me know who you're chasing, who your main team is, who do you like, and how did you hear about us here at Ultimate Autographs? We'd love to hear how you stumbled upon us. NFC East, Ryan Culp. NFC West, Jay Bowerson. AFC North, Justin Tomajko. AFC South, Ronnie Insalako. And AFC East, Timothy Sievert, with Karen rounding us out at the bottom in the AFC West. Again, good luck, everybody. Box number 11 coming up right here, right now. We have 14 headliners in 29, 29 boxes. So let us see if we've got another one here coming up. Ooh, okay. I was just talking about these colors earlier. Oh, is there not a cheat sheet for me? Oh, no. Well, we're going to have to pull this one out and see who exactly it is. I was talking about these colors earlier. And let us see who we have here. Yeah, there's no cheat sheet in here. Well, this is a Chargers lid. Can I read the signature on the side here? Ooh. Okay. That's a tough one. Number 3. Well, this is a good opportunity for us to show you how these Beckett QR codes work. There should be, yep, there's a little Beckett certification on the back. So we can go ahead and scan that and see who this is.
Who is it?
Do you know who this is?
DJ. So that's gonna.
DJ. It looks like a T to me. T?
I want to say Derwin Jackson.
It could be. I've seen him in the break room here before. You got us on our.
I'm sorry, Derwin James.
Derwin James.
No, that's actually he's 33 though. Actually, no, he's number 3. Yeah.
Is he
yeah, he's number 3.
So that's going to be Derwin James.
Derwin James Jr.
You got us on the. I could hear you.
Sorry,
That's okay, but nonetheless, it is a Chargers lid. So we are looking at the NFL, and that is, of course, the AFC West. So that is going to Karen right there on that one. This is
Karen.
Yep. Oh, yep. Here's that certification right there. You can kind of see it right on my phone there. This is a helmet. It's an item. Signer name Derwin James. Beckett witnessed this on February 23rd, 2025 in City of Industry, California. Did not know that there was a City of Industry. Very nice, though. Did somebody have it in there? Oh, Jay Bowerson. I said Derwin James. I wasn't looking at the chat. Kyle said Derwin. Jacom agreed. It's a nice hit. That one person. Cool. Congrats. And Travis Kelce, Nemesis. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I looked at it at first. I'm like, is that a T? Because it's kind of how Tom Brady signs his T. Not gonna lie. I know, of course, this is not Tom Brady. He didn't play for the Chargers. But I thought for sure it was somebody along those same signing lines with the T. But very nice Derwin James right here, number 3. You got that cheese grater face mask right there with the yellow. Love the contrast of this one. Karen, congratulations on this hit. It's an authentic, as we were saying, got the padding on the inside. I definitely use that Beckett QR code scan on the back. It is working, so it is official. Nice hit, though. Nice. How we doing on some of those breaks? You said something else was close,
Memorial Day number 3 single is closed out. Jay Bowerson closed us out on that one. And we do have another order coming up. Give me 1 second as I'm putting the next break in for the single Memorial Day number 4.
All right. Let's get this back in the bag here.
And it looks like we are 1 to go in those jerseys. 1 to go in the jerseys.
1 to go. All right. That's what we like to hear. box that bad boy up. You know, I've been putting all of these away, thinking that we're gonna be getting some cool hits. I mean, these are phenomenal hits.
They are.
As well, but I guess I probably could have left some of these. But you know what?
Hey, it just gives them every good reason to go ahead and get in these breaks and fill the void.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and see, guys. Let me close out of that. I don't need that certification there. There's that.
All righty then.
All right. Iron Custer said, I will trade the Falk from the practice squad if anybody is interested. Well.
Unfortunately, that cannot happen right now. You have to wait till you'll get that.
I think that got pulled from the practice squad. I think he's saying that he already has it.
Oh.
But, trades got to happen within the same show, my guy. So, did not get one in this show. So you would have to do that on your own. Once it gets shipped to you, then you can work it out with who you're trading with, where it's getting sent to after that, just so we're not making our shipping department run rampant. We do have that Memorial Day number 3 ready to go here. So let me copy that down and ask for a box number. Let me make sure my caps lock is off. Drop me a box number. So drop me a box number for Memorial Day number 3 if your name is Ronnie and Salako, Tom Kozic, John Takamura, Patrick Cody 3 times over, Kyle Distler, and Jay Bowerson. Kyle dropped me 27, so we will get 27 off the board. Let me copy down your guys' names. Aaron said, oh, got it. It was previous show. Thank you for the clarification. Yeah, sorry, my guy. We do within the same show. But hey, if there is somebody out there that wants to trade with you, by all means, you guys can work that out. There's ways to contact each other if you drop some information in the chat. I know the chat sometimes blocks out some information because it wants to keep your privacy, so you may have to type your email a little weird or something like that. But this is a great community. This is a great break room. Anybody that you're trading with, I would imagine and I would hope is up to that same expectation. So you guys can work something out. We're in the randomizer now with those 8 names. Let's go around 9 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's take a look at what the different things we have are. All right. And by things, I mean different divisions. NFC North, Tom Kozic. NFC South, Patrick Cody. NFC East, John Takamura. NFC West, Jay Bowerson. AFC North, Patrick Cody again. AFC South is Ronnie and Salako. AFC East is Kyle Distler, our box caller. And the AFC West going to Patrick Coney. Julia's saying, I just got here. Are Emmett and Roger left in the Memorial Day? So the Emmett Smith is still available. I do not see Roger.
Who? Roger got pulled, yeah.
Roger got pulled. Roger Staubach. No Roger, but still the Emmett Smith. I can go back and do another rundown of the Memorial Day series in just a moment, but let's get to this break. We need box number 27, please.
I'll get you that.
That is, which one are we in? We're over there. So there we go.
This is for the Memorial, right?
Memorial Day, okay. Yeah.
Just the jersey sold out, so next jersey break is coming up.
All right.
Break number 19
We'd love to see that.
Live. All right, so coming up this box.
That's a little sneak peek at the jerseys coming up. There's for all of you to see. I'm dying. Let me get some water. But box 27 coming up here for you guys. Whew. Okay. Oh! We weren't joining the After Dark show just yet, Robbie. Oh.
No, that's why I have to move these boxes.
Yeah, the boxes are by the light switch. They should have put an actual switch light switch rather than the little just press button. But here we go. Box number 27 in the Memorial Day series. Good luck, everybody. Let's see where it lands. Ooh, we got a nice bag. So that tells me it's probably going to be one of our headliners. Ooh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you are never going to believe what we just pulled here. Ladies and gentlemen, in the AFC East, this is going to our box caller, Kyle. It is the Josh Allen. I don't need a cheat card for this one. Josh Allen Speed Flex chromed out. Oh, my goodness. Look at how reflective this thing is. I mean,
That
even when Robbie turned the lights
nice.
off, you could still see this from a mile away. Bills on the back here on the bumper, but really beautiful lid right here. You got the autograph from Josh Allen right there on the top. Someone get Mike some water. That guy's, yeah. Don't make me laugh because that's going to happen again.
Don't make him laugh, Jay. He's dealing with a little tickle in his throat.
Yep. So, Josh Allen, this one's for sure staying on the table.
Oh, yes.
My goodness, Kyle, congratulations on this one.
He says, jackpot.
Yeah, way to call that number too, my guy.
Yeah, I love the fact that you could pair it nicely with this Randy Moss because it's you got
Right?
red and blue,
Look at these things.
blue and red. Look at that.
Oh.
That is awesome.
Talk about Memorial Day series.
I know,
my
yeah.
goodness. I think this was just meant to happen.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
That is awesome. That's
keeping
a
them
great
there
way
like
to
that.
pair that.
I'm keeping him there like that. That's a nice one.
I mean, he didn't win the Randy Moss. That's going to Karen. Karen still won
Karen
that.
was in this break as well, was she not? Oh, she was in the last one.
No, she was in the last one.
She was in
yeah.
the last. She won the
Derwin James.
Derwin James, yeah. So she's had a
she
been
won
on
the
a roll
Derwin
today
James.
too.
Yep.
Very nice.
Is that a tickle or a?
All right.
Hashtag LOL.
I think he meant to say
LOL.
icicle.
Icicle.
It's too warm for those these days over here, man. Yeah, he totally meant icicle.
Does the Panthers pull it off tonight?
Do the Panthers pull it off? Yes, I believe they do. Should I live bet them right now?
Still 0-0 right now.
Okay. Well, I should throw some money in there. Should I not?
I think we shall.
As we're doing that, we got to be continuing on here with the show. We have the open field jerseys, number 18, coming up here. So let me get this message in the chat here for you guys to drop me a box number. And the only thing I'm sad about with this jersey break is that we are going to have to move these helmets over in order to do the jersey break because I want to leave them just right here looking like that for the entire show. Jay said, sorry, Mike, I couldn't let that one go by. No, I wouldn't have let it go by either.
Let that one go by.
That's all fair, my guy. I love that.
I guess you're.
I can take it.
We're open for business, Mike.
It's not what I meant. I mean, I can take the jokes. Hold on. Don't put your head back in that same gutter. How about the Hurricanes? They've lost like 12 in a row in the Eastern Conference Finals, haven't they? Yeah, they have. I used to cover the Hurricanes, and
ouch.
yeah. Well, we got a request for the wheel from Williamson. G. Williamson. I believe that is George Williamson right there.
Yes,
he
it is.
In fact, in that break. So let us go to the wheel. Where is our... I keep losing the wheel here. There it is. All right. Randomizer. The wheel. For the open field jersey break. 13 jerseys to go. 6 headliners. We're going to go with box number 16.
All right.
Let's make sure that that is available. That would be in the jerseys. Where are we at here? Jerseys. We do have 16.
No, we don't.
We don't have 16. What's down here though? Because it says we got
I'm
it.
sorry. Continues over here, and we do have 16.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure the ticker was correct, but
Let me put 17 over here because usually I go
Ah, got you. Okay.
So there we go. Yes, we do have.
So we'll save. I have to move these guys over reluctantly.
And as we come down, then I just basically because we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right. So we'll get off that screen. Show you box number 16 per the wheel. Right there. And we'll go ahead and grab these 8 names and randomize. Let's switch this out. Let's get this in. Jacom saying good luck, everybody. Good luck, peeps. Yes, sir. 9 times around here today. Or this evening. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
And sound like a little workout. And 1, and 2, and
yeah. And 1, and 2, and 3.
No, workout constructor.
Montana, maybe. We shall see. We shall see.
Pause.
There's those divisions for you. Brad Smola in the NFC North. NFC South going to Morgan Forster.
I think you said Morgan Freeman.
I almost said Megan. I don't know why that. NFC East, also Morgan Foster. NFC West, Julian Andrade. AFC North, Jay Bowerson. AFC South, our wheel caller, George Williamson. AFC East, James Hoy. And AFC West, Ryan Culp. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if this is the Joe Montana. We also have a couple other headliners in there. Where's my... Here it is. We also have Alvin Kamara, Jamar Chase, Jameson Williams. We have a George Williamson in the chat here, so maybe. But oh boy. Let's see. Jacom, I think you got to go play the lotto today, my guy. Because it is, in fact, the Joe Montana coming out of here. Let me not lose that JSA cert right there. We're going to put the box up here. Woo-hoo! Joe Montana. Woo! Wow. NFC West hit. Julian is walking home with one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Well, okay, was in the game, but one of the best quarterbacks to ever lace up the cleats. Joe Montana right there on that beautiful, beautiful San Francisco 49ers jersey. Woo!
Nice.
Love to see that.
Nice hit.
Holy smokes, man. That is great. Congrats.
Hello. Holy smokes.
Very nice right there.
Nice hit. Good evening there, Angie. Yes, I can let you know about those. I don't know if Mike did or not, but I'll write them down.
Let him know about the practice squad?
Did you let her know?
Somebody was asking for that. Was that easy? Is that Angie?
Yeah, it's Angie.
Practice squad. So practice squad is Eli Manning on a mini. It's a camo mini.
Oh yeah.
Edgerrin James on an authentic. Aiden Hutchinson on an authentic. Aaron Donald on an authentic. And that Bears Hall of Fame 9 times signed on that authentic as well. In the secondary headliners, we have Sterling Sharp and Garrett Wilson. I'm actually going to be leaving one of the greatest to ever do this on the table in Joe Montana. Jerseys don't display great, but I think we can do it. I think we could use this, maybe we could use the box. We'll see, but we do have the JSA cert right there. Very nice. They are moving away from the cards, so these cards are eventually going to be rare in and of themselves. Let's see how we do this. Let's see.
What's up?
I want to display the jersey. I want to display Montana. Let's see if we can get him up here somehow.
Let me just put him right up here.
Should we just plop it on up? We'll do that. It doesn't show too well, but let me actually use that box. See if we can get a little bit of a plane going right here. I'll actually unfold it. There we go.
All right, we Julia Smith jumping into the Memorial Day single and the black and blue single.
There it is. That's what we want to see. Right there. Joe Montana, number 16. How's that for resourcefulness, using the box, right? Takes up a lot of room, though, so as soon as we start getting more helmets in here, we may have to switch that out. But I think it's displayed pretty nicely for, you know, what we have here in the break room. You're going to probably display it much nicer at your house because you're going to have some kind of shadow box case to put it in, or just pin it up on the wall. I mean, heck, whatever you got to do to show that thing off, right? A Joe Montana. Very nice. So now in the jerseys, we pulled 2 headliners in those jerseys. So we have a total of 12 boxes, 5 headliners. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty in that series, but still a lot of really cool names on there. Alvin Kamara, Jamar Chase, Jameson Williams, and then in the secondary headliners, Kenneth Walker III and Javon Curse, all still available. Still need a Montana on a mini and an athletic. Oh, you mean an authentic and a flex? Yes, yeah. It's a tough to get all of the acquired Joe Montana hits. But yes, a nice hit.
And then so Chris James, I know you were asking about a refund on your black and blue half and half double. Julia Smith just jumped into that single. You can't take your 1 spot and grab 2 spots in that single, and that'll put us to 4 to go in that single half and half. So if you don't want a refund, or if you still want that refund, but you do have another option besides the refund, you can move that double into 2 singles. And again, like I said, you could jump in that break with Donnie and Julia, taking it to 4 to go. So just something to think about. Also out there, Christopher James, I know you're out there on Facebook watching. So if you're still watching, you do have an option out there. Let me know. Just let me know. Hey, I'll do that. You know, I'll take my 2 doubles and, or I should say my 1 double, and convert that to 2 singles. So if you're out there, Christopher James, let me know. Angie says, sorry for the delay. Thank you for the info for practice squad. You're welcome there, Angie.
Sorry for the delay on our end, but we had to get through that break as well. We are all caught up now, guys. So jump into whatever you guys want to see break next and let the chat know so that we can all join in as a team together here and make sure that it is happening here in the break room. Kyle said, I'll trade the Allen, but it would take a bit to get. Yeah, I guess it's on the market here. So, guys, if it's something won in this show, there we go. There he's dropping it. He's getting the hang of this. There we go. If it's something won in this show, you can more than welcome to trade it with us right here. If not, like he said, use his email. Go ahead and reach out to him.
Trade it, sell it.
And this will be getting shipped to him then, and then you guys can deal with the trade on your end.
Keep it.
So, where were we in that rundown? Just to kind of continue with it, since we were in that loaded half and half series, we'll get right back into it. I did go over the fact that we have the Emmitt Smith, Brian Urlacher, and Kurt Warner. I did go over the Bo Jackson real quickly right before we went to break. We still have the Baker Mayfield ripped Buccaneers Speed Flex in here. Let's take a look at that video for that one. How nice. Very cool right there. Baker Mayfield on that. I love how it has both logos. On this side, you got like the Buccaneers hat, the swashbuckler's hat, right over the skull. It almost looks like he's wearing it with the 2 swords and the football right there. And then on this side, it's the kind of the reverse, but you still have the skull from the old logo still holding the sword in its mouth, and then the newer logo right here in the back. Those black and blue are being overlooked. Yes. The damage is usually hard to find. That is true. I mean, look, I know we haven't pulled this yet, but can you tell me, just from looking at this, what the damage is on this thing?
Nothing. I can't find a theme.
Right?
And out of the times that I posted so far, and produced. Every time I look at that video, Mike, I can't find anything. Until we pull it out and we're face to face with it, I don't know what's wrong with this thing.
Right? So, I mean, yeah, we're really giving you a discount here on this Black and Blue series because, you know, these are some awesome helmets that are supposedly not up to our standards, but like we must have some pretty high standards here at UA. I know I'm still fairly new to this. So what I start in March, there we are in May. But listen, I've never really seen anything completely damaged coming out of this break room. We also still have the Randy Moss there on the Speed Flex. That is another Chrome one. Seems to be the theme of the day. Why don't we pull that one? Wouldn't that be nice? Add it up here to the Randy Moss that we already have, and the Baker Mayfield. Sorry, not the Baker Mayfield. The Josh Allen that we have on the Buffalo Bills lid.
Show them that video of the Randy Moss
on the Moss. Yeah,
that thing is just absolutely beautiful.
Look at this thing. Oh, the royal purple on that. Oh, that's the Justin Jefferson. I was like, wait a minute. That doesn't look like his signature. Can we get out of here? Excuse me. Where is it at? This one. There it is. Oh, yeah. It's two-toned. Look at the fade in the back to the like icy white.
Yeah.
And then it comes back into purple on that Randy Moss right there. Very nice hit. If you were to win this one. The all-silver face mask that matches the white out in the back.
That's another one that I can't really find anything. And then, again, these are slight imperfections. So we're talking about a little smudge mark,
minuscule.
Little nick. These things still display so fantastic. This is one of the favorite breaks of mine because, again, it's at a discounted price, and these are Speed Flexes and Authentics for just fraction of the cost.
Exactly. No doubt in that. We still also have the Darrelle Revis on that Patriots lid. That's a very nice one, too. He signs his number on there, but also I think he put the island on this one this time. But you don't typically... We see him in the break room. We don't typically see him on a Patriots lid.
No.
So that's something unique. It's same with this Randy Moss up here. We have that on a Patriots lid. So, yeah, usually Darrelle Revis is on the JETS, Jets, but here he is on this Pats lid. So come and get him. You're probably not going to see too many more of these with him on the Patriots lid, right? I mean, I can't imagine that there's a few more sitting around here at UA. It's a rare one. So we also have this Justin Jefferson, Jay Jettis. I did kind of show you that because I clicked on the wrong video. Let's go back to it. What about that royal purple right there? I see the TB lid. Looks like it was not lined up from the two different pictures. It just looks off. I could go back to it. I didn't see anything distinct, but I could be wrong. But how about this Jay Jettis right here? Oh, how beautiful is that thing? Gold on that face mask, but then that royal dark purple through the rest of it. That is super, super nice right there. Jay Jettis on that. Nothing wrong with the black and blue. Yeah. Let me see here. Well, if you're talking about the logos not being lined up, they're not supposed to be on this rip. On the one, see the thing is on this is one logo down here, and then the rip comes through, and this is the other logo. So they're not necessarily supposed to be lined up. That's just the two ways that the helmets are. Because if you see on this side, the hat's not completely lined up either. Like, yeah, it kind of does look like the skeleton's wearing the hat, but it's not supposed to. It's just the old logo over here, and then the rip happens, and then you have the newer logo down here. So they don't have to be lined up. That's just the way the artist decided to mesh together two different styles of helmets. So that is that there. I don't see any other things not lining up there. I think it's pretty safe.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too, and it's just...
Yeah, Julia's saying she won that salute to service Kurt Warner. She still can't find anything wrong with it.
Wow.
Right? So that just goes to show you how nice this series is to you. We talked about Derrick Henry earlier.
Uh-oh, we got a delay penalty.
Let's talk about him again. Derrick Henry on an Authentic. We did just get through that Justin Jefferson Speed Flex, but the Derrick Henry Authentic in there is nice. It's got that color match ink on the gold. That's the outline of the not the Bengal. The excuse me, wrong rival there. The Baltimore Ravens lid right there. We also have another Edgerrin James on a Colts Salute to Service Authentic right there. That's a really nice one. And how about I don't know, say Mr. Unlimited on that beautiful. It's a lunar, that's for sure, but it's got that extra striping from the Seattle Seahawks over the top right there, and I love the way that this neon green pops when it comes to the Seattle color. So Russell Wilson, good old Russ on that Speed Flex right there. That is still available. As far as secondary headliners go, we still have the Marcus Allen and the Eric Dickerson available. Somebody did ask me for the practice squad, so let me just go ahead and take a look at it one more time. That just looks different to me. It stands out. It is a sweet lid. I would be happy with it. Oh, yeah, absolutely, my guy. No worries. Oh, and it's taking a second to load. I almost thought it wasn't going to pull up for me. There we go. We also still have, where was that practice squad? There it is. Real quick, because I know I already went over it. Eli Manning on the Camo Mini. We still have Edgerrin James in here as well on a Colts lid. That one's a different one. That's not the Salute to Service. That's more of the lunar. Then we have the Aiden Hutchinson on the Lions Rave. We have the Aaron Donald on that really nice retro Rams lid right there. All of these are authentic. And we also still have the Bears Orange Rave with 9 signatures of Hall of Famers on there. All still available. Sterling Sharp and Garrett Wilson are your secondary headliners in this series. And last but absolutely not least is the Minis series. Those are down here. That's the double box Minis. $50 to buy in. We break 2 boxes. This is a brand new Minis series. It has not been touched. 13 headliners in all 30 boxes, so everybody you see here is still available. You want Joe Montana? We've got him down here on this white San Francisco 49ers lid. You want Jamar Chase? We got him up here on this alternate Bengals with the white and the black stripes. He nicely signs right there going up the top. Jamar Chase. You want Ray Lewis? Oh, yeah, he's in here as well. Baltimore fans should be pleased with our break room tonight with all the Ray Lewis and Derrick Henry opportunities that I've gone through. You want Lawrence Taylor? Oh, yeah, he's in here as well on this Giants lid. This is a stacked mini series. Holy cow. This was not in the room this morning when I was here, so this is all kind of new to me. And oh, my goodness, is this nice. Lawrence Taylor on that Giants lid. He was a truck to try to get through. How about Kurt Warner? He's in here. Where's he at? Oh, Kurt Warner on that Eclipse. Oh, beautiful. Oh, my goodness. All blacked out with the yellow. Oh, my goodness. That Rams lid is sick. How about Troy Polamalu? He's in here as well. It's a name we haven't heard in the break room in some time now. What did I say? They come in waves. So could we get more Troy Polamalu in the break room here shortly? We will see. But here he is. Don't wait. Get him now. Jim Kelly on that Buffalo Bills slate. I said this earlier. I love the one slate that I really love. I know that slates get a lot of hate in this room. I love the gold ones. Don't get me wrong. But I also like these all silvered out ones as well. Very cool. Very nice. As far as, what's that?
That note that I gave you.
Yeah.
I see it real quick.
Mm-hmm. There you go. How about also, after the Jim Kelly, we have the Luke Kuechly on this Panthers lid right here. Luke Kuechly. And then Jordy Nelson down here on the Green Bay lid. That's their alternate. It's the green with the cheese grater yellow in the front. Jordy Nelson, very nice. This is a little bit reflective, too. Look at how the light's hitting off of that one. It's very nice. Secondary headliners in this series are the Jordan Addison Earl Campbell, and Michael Vick. So we still have all three of those as well because, like I said, everything is still available in here. All right, guys. So that'll do it with our entire rundown. We had a couple of breaks in between. Let me know if you want me to go over anything else specifically. I'm not really going to do another full-on rundown during this show, even though it's the 6 p.m. show. We could be going later, and, we may need a full rundown at some point later on. But my guess is we're really only going to need certain series that everybody wants to see coming up. But let me know if there's something that you need another look at. In the meantime, how are we looking, Robbie? What are we close on?
Let's see. We are relatively we're wide open in that Memorial Day. 7 to go in the Memorial Day single. Julia Smith jumped into that. The double is all wide open. Jerseys was hot, was jumping.
Okay.
That is wide open. We're 5 to go in the minis.
Okay.
6 to go in the practice squad single. 7 to go in the double. Wide open in the diamonds. Vault single, we're 7 to go there. 6 to go in the Vault double box. We are 5 to go in the half and half single. So if you are out there, Christopher James, again, Chris Millard or Millard, if you are out there, you do have this half and half double box. We can go ahead and put you into that single with 2 spots, or if you still want that refund, yeah.
Well, there we go. So it looks like we're wide open, guys. What I'm going to tell you is it's only about 8 o'clock here. The earliest that we jump off probably is around 9, you'd say, right?
Yeah.
That is when we would do our chase wheel spin. We do have a bunch of names for that because we've had the multiple Memorial Day box breaks. I will tell you right now, though, get into one more Memorial Day box break and get your name in there one more time for the chase wheel spin, or, maybe the first time. Maybe you weren't in those couple early breaks. I know some people were jumping in here late. We are going to, like I said, stay on at the earliest. We'll be jumping off at 9. But if we get more boxes breaking here like we have been all night here at a steady pace, then we'll stay on as long as you guys want us to. And we'll continue. We might as well close out the Memorial Day series. And like I said, get in there another time because it's not going to be in the room tomorrow. This is a one-time only thing.
We're 4 to go now in those minis.
So you're going to have to wait a whole another year until you get another Memorial Day series.
What?
That's tough.
That is tough.
So enjoy it while it lasts. Robbie, what do you want to see come out next? There's a lot on this board.
There is.
So much to juggle in your mind, especially with how many two-tone chromes we have. And all the speed flexes. 23 speed. Well, actually 22 now because we pulled this very nice Josh Allen.
All right. I'm going to do this. For the Memorial Day, I would say I would like to see the Peyton Manning ripped Colts.
Okay.
Okay.
Very nice. Yeah, that's the one that looks like it has a paintball shot to the back of it.
In the diamonds, let's go with the...
There's a lot to choose from in those diamonds.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a tough one between the Baker and the Derrick. I'm going to go with Derrick Henry on that Ravens chrome with the inscription King Henry on there.
Yeah, that's nice.
So let's go with that one in the diamonds. In the vault, let's see, what's in the vault still? Let's go with that. Oh, hands down. Oh, man. That one's a tough one, too, because it's got Josh Allen speed flex or the Nico. I'm going to go with the Nico Collins. I like that Nico Collins.
The Nico Collins is hard to pass up on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the practice squad, I would like to see that Bears Hall of Fame lid come out on the Rave.
That's true.
Basketball, it's a tough one because there's a lot of good stuff out there in that basketball. Karl Malone licensed jersey. The Dirk's a licensed jersey. So is the Paul Pierce licensed jersey. I really like that Kevin Garnett trophy.
Yeah. Don't forget about that Tyrese Maxey City Connect basketball.
Yeah.
That's sick, too.
I'll go with the Kevin Garnett. It's been a while since I pulled that. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
No doubt. Those are actually pretty hefty, too. You would think they're kind of lighter. But no, it's a real full-on hefty replica.
And then for this black and blue half and half, let's go with the Baker Mayfield. It's tough. You know what? I'll go with the Baker Mayfield. Close second would be Randy Moss.
Yeah, that Randy Moss is nice. I really like the Justin Jefferson in there, too, because of all the royal purple that's in that one. But I do appreciate the ripped, icy look on that Randy Moss as well. However, I think I'm going to have to agree with you in the fact that I want to see the Nico Collins come out. That would be my pick. It's really close, but the second pick would be for me that Peyton Manning that has the paintball shot to the back of it, basically.
Yep.
I think that would be very sick. If I had to smuggle one more, it would be the Bears Hall of Famer lid. But there's so much to pick from here. So many speed flexes. We're spoiling you guys. Christopher James was asking what box number was Josh Allen. Was that the number 27 box?
Yep.
Yeah, because that's what Kyle threw in there. And Kyle, that was the one he won. So, yeah, I think he would remember his buy. He called the box number as well. So, very nice. Very nice. He's a psychic. That's for sure. So, guys, where are we headed next here in the break room? Robbie, I know you had that Panthers game pulled up. Is there any score in that one yet?
0-0 after first.
All right, so I still have time to live bet this one. We like that.
And 3 to go in those minis now. 3 to go in the minis. Christopher James, you're out there. You do have a couple of options I was saying here out there for you. I don't know if you were just jumping on now on Facebook, but you do have an option in the double box. You could take that double box and take that to the single. We do got Donnie, Julia, and John. If you jump in here, there'll be 3 to go in that single half and half. So I looked on here. It looks like somehow it gave you a partial refund of only $39. I don't know what's going on with that there, Christopher James. So again, you'll have to reach out to customer service tomorrow. But in the meantime, we can put you into that single. If it is something that you want, think about it. But let us know also.
We just threw in a couple bucks on the Panthers to close it out here.
All right.
But yeah, still moving strongly here in the break room. So we'll get back to this. Memorial Day is our chase, the Memorial Day series. So if you guys want to jump into that, it's the only day that you're going to be able to jump into the Memorial Day series. It is not going to be one of those series that carries over into the next day. It is done after this show here tonight. So we started with myself and Nick in the morning. Mm-hmm. It's going to be closed out here tonight.
And so Julia Smith jumped back into that half and half singles. So again, Christopher, if you're out there listening, if you're out there watching, if you're 2 spots, if you take your double and convert it or go to the single, right now, you'll be taking it down to 2 to go. So, Christopher James on Facebook. Reach out to us. Let us know what you would like to do with this double. I know you said earlier you wanted a refund. I tried to give you a refund, but Shopify was acting up on my end. So, a couple options for you.
I'm not there. I'm not sure if you're able to do it from that computer. Are you?
Yeah, you can.
You can, but
sometimes Shopify. We've been having problems with Shopify.
Yeah. Regardless, we still have everything taken care of for the most part here in the break room. And, customer service will take care of everything else for us as well if we need them to. But back to the tasks at hand here. We got to be jumping into these breaks so that Robbie and I can continue here. And you guys can continue winning some cool helmets like this Josh Allen Chrome Speed Flex, not to be mistaken with the Randy Moss on the Patriots Speed Flex, all chrome. These are like the opposite of each other. You got the red helmet. Oh, sorry, I'm talking and pointing at the wrong. The blue helmet with the red visor. You got the red helmet with the blue visor. You got the blue helmet with the red face mask. You got the red helmet with the... Wait, that's what I just said. You got the blue helmet with the red face mask, and you've got the red helmet with the blue face mask. There we go. That's what I was saying. Bills and Patriots side by side. Very nice hits right there.
Side by side. I mean, sorry, wrong show.
I can tell that I did not cough on this, and I covered my cough because otherwise you'd see the cough on there. That's gross, and I would wipe that off for you guys. Don't you worry. I'm not sending this over to you with germs. That's A1 priority. But that doesn't mean I'm washing this thing either, because I don't really want to ruin a very nice autograph. That's a no-no.
No.
But we could see plenty more of these chrome lids right here, because we have so many more here in the break room. There is another Randy Moss.
On a hunt for something in that black and blue. She's right back into that black and blue single.
I don't blame her. There's 8 speed flexes on the board there, and a lot of them are those chrome domes, like I was just talking about, those chrome speed flexes. That would be the Randy Moss, the Justin Jefferson, the Derrick Henry in that series, all on chrome lids right there. In fact, I think the Emmitt Smith is as well. I'm not looking at it. I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. The Bo Jackson is also very nice. It's kind of one of those like gold chrome speed flexes. Robbie's yelling in the chat. He's got the caps lock on. Christopher James. Paging Christopher James. Let's take a look over here at our Chase wheel spin. See the current names that are in there. That would be... Oh, that's those 2 breaks. We got to make sure we get the 3rd break in here. And that is all of the names. Let me put that in there. All of the names so far in our Chase wheel spin. We will be doing in exactly 58 minutes. Christopher James saying, "What's up, my guy?" There you are. Robbie was saying that he can move your double purchase into the single of the black and blue if you would like. And what that would do is, because the single is half the price point, you would get 2 spots in the single. So would you like your double, instead of refunded, moved into the single for 2 spots, because that'll make it 1 to go?
1 to go.
And then that'll probably break tonight.
Yep. I want to just give you an option. I know you asked for a refund, but we do have some traction in that single, and if you jump into it now, it'll put it to 1 to go, and you'll be able to see a break. If not, and you still want to stick to your refund, he says do it.
He said do it. All right. Sweet. Thank you, guys. Well, then that black and blue single is 1 to go. I know Julia was jumping in there. She's chasing something. Let's make sure that we get something for one of them, Christopher or Julia, coming out right here in this black and blue single. So one more person, one more hero needs to jump in there and close that baby out. And then we can go ahead and get to breaking in the black and blue series. Honestly, other than the Memorial Day series, that black and blue series is probably the hottest thing that we have on the break page right now. So, guys, what do we like? There's that. Jace wheel spin. All right, so sounds like that has been done for Christopher James.
Yeah.
1 to go in that black and blue. Who is going to close that out?
Oops.
That will break tonight, folks. We will not be jumping off the air until that thing breaks. It's too close for it not to.
I believe Josh Underwood. Yes, Josh Underwood.
Josh has closed it out. So we will get a break in here. Christopher, I'm so glad that you're getting to see your money's worth rather than us having to do, a full refund. I mean, we're more than happy to do that for you too, but let's get you a prize. Let's get you a win. Hold on tight, and let's see if those 2 spots in the single rather than the one spot in the double can do you some good. I'd love to see that happen for you.
2 to go.
I've been popping cough drops like they're candy.
Okay.
I think there were like 1,000 in that bag. There's probably like 10 left. This is nuts.
8. Okay, so now that's good there. So we're good there. All right. And Donnie down Josh for black and blue single number.
So Robbie is hard at work. We will have that break for you guys in just a moment. But in the meantime, I said this earlier.
Did we do one or no? No, we didn't do
black
one.
and blue? No.
Yeah, no, we didn't do one.
We did not.
No. Oh, here it is right here. Okay.
Cham was telling us that he was doing some chicken teriyaki earlier.
Oh, man.
What are you guys doing for Memorial Day? Any fun food plans? What are you guys looking forward to? I mean, either this evening, I know it's kind of late, but what were you guys looking forward to that you got done with maybe family or some friends on Memorial Day? What is up for this whole next week as we get to the end of May? May is getting closed out just like some of these series.
There you go, sir.
Here is that black and blue half and half. We got our names in there. Copy that down and drop me a box number. Black and blue half and half. Number 3. Julia said, now let's at least close the single on Memorial Day. Yes. Let's get one more of those in there as well. Donnie DeHutt, Julia Smith, John Takamura, Julia Smith 2 more times, Chris Millard, and Josh Underwood in there. You guys are all in here. And then Chris is saying box number 23. I kind of figured he'd be our box caller, considering, he's kind of controlling his fate here, moving that double box purchase into 2 single box spots. So he wants to see box Jordan come out. Box number 23. Box Devin Hester. Box Jermaine Dye. Box Ryan Sandberg. Box Christopher Stieg the second time. Can you tell I'm from Chicago? All right, let me jump into the randomizer here. Apologies as I clicked it twice already. We're going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 times. These are your divisions.
I'm sorry. You said 23, and what was the other one?
Just the one. It's just a single break. This is because Chris moved his stuff to the single.
Oh, so what was the number?
Just
then?
23.
No, Julia's got the wheel first.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I did not see that. Excuse me. Julia's wheeled message did come in earlier. The timestamp 20.
That's why I didn't know.
20:07:22. Christopher James's number came in 20:07:22. Sorry, 23. So Julia beat that by a millisecond. Literally a tenth of a second, a 1,000th of a second.
I was gonna say that was impressive if the wheel did land on 23.
Yeah. Well, hey, let's see. We've got the wheel pulled up right now out of 30 here for the black and blue. Let's see if fate will have it. Oh, fate was close, but it's gonna be box number 28. Let's see if we have that on the ticker. Box number 28 in the half and half. We do have box number 28, so we are going to go with box number 28. That means we'll have 25 through 27, and we will have 29 and 30 still available. Sorry, Chris, to get you all excited there. But hey, you never know. Box 28 could be even nicer for you. You never know. So we do have our divisions. That would be Julia Smith in the NFC North and NFC South. John Takamura in the NFC East. Excuse me. Donnie DeHutt in the NFC West. Chris, your one spot is in the AFC North. Your other spot is in the AFC East. AFC South is also Julia Smith. And AFC West bringing us up in the rear. He was also our closer magic. That would be Josh Underwood in the AFC West. The AFC West has hit today. So has the AFC South and the AFC North. So let's see what happens with box number 28 here in the Black and Blue series. I'm going to slide these guys over. I hate to do it, though, because they're so beautiful. I just want them to hang out here all day.
You said 28?
Box number 28, yes. So box number 28 coming off the ticker and out of our room as it jumps to this table, and we get a chance to take a look at what's inside. So good luck, everybody. Box number 28 out of 30 in the Black and Blue.
2 to go in those minis, folks. 2 to go in those minis.
Ooh, okay. We've got a cloth bag. And those of you that have been here around the break room for a while, you know what that usually signifies. It is pretty hefty. Let's see. Sometimes we have been putting our authentics in the cloth bags as well, but this is no authentic. How about, would you like to see this man play a sport? He plays a number of them. How about Bo Jackson on the Raiders?
It is.
Very, very nice right there. Coming out of our Black and Blue series. And you know I always do this because I do want to be honest with our customers. I don't know what the issue is with this one.
Let me see.
There is a little tiny mark right down here that it looks like they put like a little extra chrome on the, or is that just a smudge? No, yeah, I think that's what it is. It's just a little, I mean, if I spin this around for the camera, you're not even going to see it. It's right there. There's like a little extra spot. Honestly, though, I feel like, I'm not going to do it here because I don't want to mess with your helmet. I feel like you could buff that out.
Wow. That's still a good lid, though. Wow.
Yeah, this is
Josh
sick.
Underwood,
And
nice
you're
lid.
gonna be displaying it this way because the signature is right up front here. When you take a look at the inside, it is a full-on Speed Flex. You've got all the padding in there. That was the next thing I was gonna check is the padding, but that seems to all be perfect right there.
Wow. That's a great lid, too. It's the first time I've ever seen a Raiders gold and silver visor. This thing is just absolute. Again, like what Mike said, this is a slight imperfection that is on the opposite side of where you're going to display it. So a lot of the times that's where you're going to find it. And it's closer magic for
Josh Underwood.
Josh Underwood. Closer magic.
Pays to close. I'm sorry, I didn't even announce your name. I was so busy looking at the Raiders logo and the signature right here from Bo Jackson. Great hit, Josh, indeed, says B. Williams. This one, for sure, is staying on the table. I'm actually going to have you take this one over there, though.
All right.
We got some room
right
next to that Montana jersey. But that is
such
a nice hit.
You ain't lying. That's the spot.
Yeah, right? But, I feel like you could get rid of that easily.
It's a little, like a chrome blemish.
Yeah.
On here.
But if you look at the other side, it is a part of
probably won't be able to buff it out. But again, it's something that you're not going to be able to see.
You look at the other side, like it is a part of the logo, that little thing down there, because like it's part of the chin strap. Maybe it's a little extra on that little black and blue side.
I see. It was it got scratched out is basically what happened. It got scratched out.
But I mean, you could probably
hey.
It's still really nice though. I mean, it's so minuscule right there.
Oh, it is very.
Like nobody's gonna notice that.
No, you're not. It's not even on the side that I would probably put it in a display case like that where it's
right.
You got the Bo Jackson signature.
Right. Facing forward, indeed. Let me just write up Josh Underwood here.
Nice job there, Josh. So let's see. Julia Smith getting 2 spots in that single, 6 to go, and that's our next break looks like we are going to be 3 to go in those minis. 3 to go in the minis is our next break. Excuse me, 2 to go now. 2 to go in the minis.
Oh, I forgot to put the bag in there.
And make sure. Yes, 2 to go in those minis. 2 to go.
2 to go in the minis.
The minis.
So we will have a mini break as well. Is that that's the only one I think we're close on though?
Yeah,
right
2
now.
to go in that, and after that we got a lot of 6s. Now this is where it gets interesting because 6s can turn into 3s just like that.
Yeah,
so,
real quick.
6s are going to be single box basketball, single box practice squad, double box basketball, and single box Memorial Day and double box vote. That is all 6 to go. Like me and Mike said, those could turn into 5s, 4s, 3s in just a matter of minutes. So let's get to that break page, folks, and jump into these breaks. Let's have some fun on a beautiful Memorial Day evening with Mike and myself.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm gonna go ahead and excuse myself for a moment. Are you cool with holding down the fort for just a minute or two?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get you over to the chatting screen.
the chatting
Let
screen.
everybody know what we've got coming up as you were just
who do we
doing that,
got?
and also, you know, of course, what we still have available. Hopefully, by the time I'm back, we will close those.
I was going to
minis.
say, you may want to go now because Mark is getting into those minis, making it 1 to go.
1 to go. You know what? All right, I'll hang out for just a second here because I think those minis are going to close.
Do you have
And
to
then we're a
go?
little bit
Is it
more
one of
wide
those
open.
emergencies?
No.
Oh, because that's what I had. I was like, I had to go.
No. Yeah, we're good. So yeah, we will.
1 to go in the minis. 1 to go. Who's
Let's-
going to be the closer? Just like Josh Underwood, he got a little closer magic. You could be the same, but in the minis.
Close that out for me, guys, because I do need to take that break. But also close it out for you because we want to see you guys win some prizes.
Yes.
Here. I can wait. Don't worry about me. But I want to see.
Bladder could be put on hold.
Yeah, I want to see you guys make sure that you guys get what you need right away. So we shall see here. Now that I took the Panthers to win, I'm kind of thinking the Hurricanes because they've lost like 3 different Eastern Conference Finals series in a row by getting swept each time. I'm kind of thinking they're going to play harder tonight and try to get the win. But then again, it's Florida, and it's in Florida, so
Yeah.
like I can't see Florida
They're
not
on
wanting to close this
4
out.
with 1:26 left.
As
It's
basketball
offsides.
has started tonight, right? That would be the Timberwolves and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
That game is Thunder up 43-37. Still late in the second quarter, 9 minutes left
It's
on
close.
ESPN.
That's a 2-1 series.
2-1 Thunder.
in favor of the Thunder. Yeah. So I mean, if the Timberwolves can
Thunder.
even this up,
Whoa,
but they're dragging behind right now.
Thunder.
I just saw that this weekend. I went to AC/DC.
AC/DC was here in Chicago, yeah.
I was
Angie
there.
Nielsen closing it out.
Angie, thank you, my savior.
All right, a little easy.
My savior, but also maybe your own savior as you're going to close that out, and we are going to get another mini break going here. Well, actually, I should say that our first mini break of
Yeah,
the
it's our
evening
first mini.
going here. Let me change that over here. Let's get back into the break scene. That's
And it's our
not
first
what
mini,
we
too.
want. There we go.
First one in the brand new minis.
Ah, yes, because those are new. In the Trenches minis number 1. Is that, yeah, it is the, oh, what did I just do? Hold on. Copy. Paste. Drop me 2 box numbers. Please. So that message is now in the chat on all 3 streaming platforms. Drop me a message on which box number you would like. And then if of course, if that's got to be, if your name is Julian Andrade, Michael O'Rourke, Angie Nielsen, Michael Sulsley, Shay Oines, James Hoy, and Mark McAdams.
Real
Angie's
times
in there
2 says
twice.
Mark.
Wheel times 2. Mark getting in there early.
Little
So let's
Marky
go
Mark
over
and the
to
Funky
the
Bunch.
wheel. Here is
God,
that
who we
wheel,
got?
1 through 30. Let's spin it twice.
Spin.
First time around, we're gonna get box number 29. 29. Michael asking for the wheel as well. My guy, we are already on the wheel, so your request is being answered. Thanks to Mark McAdams. So box 29 and box number, it's a 10 and 29.
All right.
Box 10 box 29. What do we think, guys? Do we like that? Those are some good decent numbers. I just stuttered right there. I was like, a scratched record right here. All right. Yeah, I'm going to cry if Montana shows up. Get it, peeps. Yeah, Jacom, you're a 49ers, my guy. You missed out on the jersey here. But if you were to jump into these minis, man, you can get Joe Montana. 9 times around on the randomizer, 9 times. You can get Joe Montana in these minis just like he is on these jerseys. I'll say this. Jacom, I don't mean to rub it in your face. I wouldn't be doing it for that reason. But I'll say, if Joe Montana comes out in one of these mini boxes, I'm putting it right next to this jersey. And I'm sorry if you cry. I love you, Jacom. You're such a nice person in this chat. But I'm going to tell you, it could have been you. It could have been you. There's our randomizations. Angie Nielsen, you have the NFC North. Michael O'Rourke, you have the NFC South. Michael Sulsley, you have the NFC East. James Hoy, the NFC West. AFC North belongs to Angie, so she is the queen of the North on both sides. Mark McAdams, our box caller, has the AFC South. Shea Oynes, the AFC East. And AFC West, Julian Andrade. Good luck, everybody. Jacom, I hope this is not a reminder for you to jump into these breaks. But for everybody else, I hope you get what you want. And if it is that Joe Montana, so be it. Well, the first one, don't worry. Don't worry, Jacom, because the first one is not Joe Montana. Rip would be so mad at me that I'm pulling this.
Uh-oh.
Who do you think this is on this Miami Dolphins lid?
Oh, we got a Dolphins lid?
Dolphins lid. I'm going to tell you to go
Shea Owens.
way off the board. Well, it is Shea winning this. Shea, do you have a guess on who this would be?
I'm going to go Ricky Williams.
Nope. Not your typical Dolphin.
Oh, not your typical Dolphin.
Not somebody you think of when you think Dolphins. Because I think of this guy in a very different spot in his career.
Chad Johnson.
Chad Johnson's a good guess. But no, ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Dante Culpepper.
Oh,
Dante Culpepper. What did he have, a cup of coffee with those Dolphins?
I think
he wasn't there very long. I think of this man as a Viking.
Yeah.
And so to see Dante Culpepper on the retro Miami Dolphins lid, that is cool.
Yes.
That is unique. Shea, congratulations on this one. Easy saying that's a cool hit. Congrats.
Nice there, Shea.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
I love the old school Dolphin logo. They need to go back to that old school retro look. They should have never messed with the logo.
It's literally a helmet with a sticker on it that is a dolphin wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
The inception is just crazy.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Oh, I like that one.
No,
this
one.
one.
That's
I
what I'm
thought you were talking about the old school one.
It's a dolphin wearing a helmet on a helmet.
Exactly.
That's crazy. 2, 4, 8, 1, 3,
It's like
0.
halfway through the second period of this Carolina, Florida, still scoreless 0-0. Julia's saying, dang, that would be like Warner on Green Bay.
Right? It's such a rare one. We don't see that. I've pulled Dante Culpepper almost 2 or 3 times before. All of it has been on Vikings lids. That's crazy to me. All right. Water time again.
Water time. Sip it up. Sip it up.
Before we get to
sip it
the next
up.
one here, which is box number 29 of 30 per our wheel. Good luck, everybody.
29.
Let's take a look.
What was that? What was that? That was not a headliner, was it?
That was not. That
not.
was Dante Culpepper.
Okay.
This one, though, is in fact a headliner. And we talked about him a little bit earlier. And we talked about how there is Slate hate in the room, but it looks oh so much better when it comes out for real. Jim Kelly on that Buffalo Bills lid. So a double up for Shea. Congratulations right there, Shea. That is sick. You're going home with the Slate Jim Kelly as well. Montana played for KC.
Yes, he did.
Wasn't he a part of the Packers for 3 days? Yeah. I saw the other day a Favre Falcons flex. Wow, that's crazy. That is kind of wild.
Wowzers.
I've never seen something like that. That should stay hidden, you know? Shea coming away with the win again.
Nice there, Shea. Nice double up. I think Shea only got one spot, too. Yeah, one spot.
I wrote the number wrong.
Folks, we talk about it all the time here in our break room. All it takes is one spot. You could be just like Shea Owens and getting one spot. All it takes to get 2 wins. And way to go, Shea. Way to go.
How are we looking for some of those that were 6 to go? Has there been some movement?
Nope. Haven't had any movement since Angie's closeouts of the minis, so still waiting on some orders.
Well, what
especially
I'm gonna
those in the Memorial Day single. Julia Smith looking for a little bit of help there, folks. A little help in that Memorial Day.
Absolutely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to go take a pit stop.
Oh, you go
or
make
as
that
Rip
pit
would
stop.
say, a rip stop, but I'm not Rip, so I can't have a Rip stop.
After his big elbow injury, then young step up. Yeah.
Yes, that's true. So I'm going to give you the reins for a moment. Let's get back to the just chatting screen. And I will be back. Robbie's going to hold down the fort for just a few minutes. Hopefully by the time I'm back, we have a break.
We do have a break. Right. We do have a break.
We do?
No. Oh. I'm hoping we will.
Yes. I was like, wait. Right back.
All right, folks. So what do you guys want to go and get into? I'll tell you what. I love the Memorial Day series. It's a great, great series for you guys. A lot of good stuff in this series still for you guys to chase in this, excuse me, Memorial Day, I would say. Out of everything that is out there, I know you guys, there's a few of you out there that are some Falcon fans. We do have a triple sign on that sick speed flex of the Atlanta Falcons with the old school red, black. This has got Drake London, Brian Robinson. I'm sorry, not even Brian Robinson. I'm thinking of the other Robinson. BJ Robinson and Kyle Pitts all on one lid, especially when it's a speed flex. These lids are valued over $1,000 in value. You get into that single box for just, $136. You guys could take home a speed flex for $136. Stuff like Emmitt Smith Chrome Speed Flex 2 is still out there in that Memorial Day. I would have to say the chase is either for the Josh Allen. Actually, Josh Allen got pulled. But the next Chrome Speed Flex will be the Emmitt Smith on that sick teal Cowboys. That one, and again, Kurt Warner Speed Flex, the Bruce Smith Speed Flex, Aaron Donald Speed Flex, Champ Bailey Speed Flex, Memorial. You're going to see a lot of salute to service lids in this because of Memorial Day. So, and it's got to be 1, 2, 3. Is Derrick Henry still out there? No, Derrick Henry got pulled. Oh, Derrick Henry is still out there. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I was going to say 5 salute to service helmets that I really like. Tom Brady, obviously, on the Desert Camos. I really, really loved the Desert Camos when they came out in 2023. What else? The military camouflage that you see right there with Derrick Henry and Drew Brees. I got to say, those are also my favorites. We've had those come in the break room as probably around 2022. Those military camouflage. Again, veterans out there, if you guys are veterans looking for sports memorabilia hobbies, Drew Brees out there, Derrick Henry, these desert, woodland colors like the Kurt Warner, that olive green. We call it, in the military, we had woodlands. It gives you that woodsy type of forest illusion. When it came to our utilities, your old school camouflage is your Drew Brees. That's the blob. Back in the day, they called it the blob camouflage look. So you got that on the Drew Brees and the Derrick Henry. Your desert camos, obviously your red, white, and blues are out there. Peyton Manning on that Rip Colts. Obviously, the sheriff is what we call him. Obviously, it's perfect setting in to be in the Memorial Day in this series. So, a lot of good stuff out there. I'm gonna say what you guys. What do you guys think is the next lid for you guys to chase? What do you guys want to come out in this Memorial Day series? Is it that? Is it the GOAT, Tom Brady, on the Desert Authentic? Or is it the Champ Bailey Desert Speed Flex? Or is it one of these Derrick Henry, Drew Brees Camouflage Authentics? Could it be the triple sign Atlanta Falcons, the Peyton Manning? What else is out there? Jamar Chase, Kurt Warner Speed Flexes, Edgerrin James. Edgerrin James got pulled. Aaron Donald's still out there. Secondary headliner still out there is for the NFC North, Aiden Hutchinson, and AFC West, Antonio Gates. So a lot of double ups too, with Antonio Gates, Champ Bailey, Derrick Henry. What else? You got Derrick Henry, Bruce Smith, AFC. No, I'm sorry, not Bruce Smith. AFC North. Derrick Henry, Jamar Chase. Peyton Manning.
Yes, the double ups.
Peyton Manning.
Which series are you looking at?
AFC South. Trying to look for double ups. AFC South. I think Tom's actually, Peyton Manning might be the only AFC South still left out there.
Yeah, because we don't have a whole lot of headliners for Jacksonville or Tennessee.
Yeah,
the Nico Collins is not in that series, right?
No.
So yeah, that would be just the whatever Colts lids are in there, and that Edgerrin James is gone from that series. Edgerrin James is in other series; you could still win him.
Yeah, Drew Brees. AFC South is loaded with the double up against the triple sign Falcons. Drew Brees out there. Emmitt Smith and that's pretty much it for AFC East or NFC East. Emmitt Smith by himself. Kurt Warner, Aaron Donald double up right there. Bruce Smith, Tom Brady. Yeah, Bruce Smith, Tom Brady. That's double up in the AFC East. So you guys got a lot of opportunities to double up in this Memorial Day. So I would definitely hop into the double. Who do we have jumping into? Looks like we got Steven Manzello jumping into the single box Memorial Day. Right. So I should say Erica. That's Erica Manzello.
Very nice. You see these two lids in front of me right here? Those got pulled. That's the Josh Allen Chrome Speed Flex, all red with the blue face mask and visor. Next to it is the Randy Moss that got pulled in the previous show. And typically we would pull it away, but these are just two helmets that are way too nice to not pair right up here because it's the opposite. It's an all blue helmet with the red face mask and visor. Also chrome, also speed flex. I mean, these two were just born to be on the table with each other. We love that so much.
Yeah, John, I can't wait for those to come in. I heard little birdie told me that these should be coming in the next couple months. The new mini flexes.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Mini. Oh, what the hell is it? MIRID or something like that they were called.
Mini speed flexes. That's
the new.
What a time we live in, you know? Very nice, though. 62 to 53 with only a couple minutes to go in that second quarter, so just before half. Thunder are leading the Timberwolves, so they could go up 3-1 here. When we look at the NHL, it is 1-0 Hurricanes. Uh-oh. Didn't I tell you I had a bad feeling about my bet? Hurricanes are not going to want to go away quietly in this one. They want to win at least one game and say, hey, we don't have that drought in the Eastern Conference Final. Although there's plenty of time left. 5 minutes to go in the second. That means a whole another 20 minutes to go in the third at the very least. But knowing these two teams, you see them all the time head to overtime. Not so much in this series this year, but the last 2 times these two met in the Eastern Conference Final, it was double, triple, quadruple overtime for those 2 squads right there. Oh, I'm breaking everything here.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah. It was just the arm of the chair bumping into the table here. But, guys, where do we want to go next? Let everybody know what you've bought into and what you've jumped into so that you get a chance to let the chat know so they can follow you. It's like betting. You gotta not fade people. You gotta ride with them.
Julia Smith jumping into that Memorial Day double box. She's grabbing 3 spots, ladies and gentlemen. She's ready to come and play. So Julia Smith is now in the single and the double. Who wants to help Julia rock and roll in these Memorial Day breaks, folks? Jump into either the single box. Erica has also jumped into that single box Memorial Day. So we are 5 to go in both of those. We also have a new order coming in. It's John Takamura jumping into the double box as along with Julia. So we're 4 to go in that.
Okay. So that will be breaking for sure tonight, folks, since it's at the halfway point, and we are only at 8:40-ish right here in the UA break room. So that's got to go for 4 more spots. It's going to happen tonight. It's got to happen tonight because guess what?
Sebastian
it's not going to be in the room tomorrow.
Ooh.
So let's close out that single as well.
All right.
Single is now 4 to go.
Single is going to be 3 to go. We got Sebastian Flores grabbing 2 spots in that single.
Okay.
So we're 3 to go in that.
So that is moving. We'd love to see that.
Yep. And then, like I said, folks, all it took was Julia to start 3 spots in that double, and look, it's moving.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about. It literally takes minutes for it to spark, to get the fire going. I was barbecuing. We kind of started a bonfire, and I had to get a little spark, and that little spark turned into a massive fire. Not a massive fire, but it turned into a good sized fire. That's what I'm looking for this Memorial Day. Julia Smith started the fire, both the single and the double, and look at where we're at. So,
Robbie, we didn't start the fire.
No, we didn't.
But we kept it burning.
Yes, we did.
Since the world's been turning.
The world has been turning.
So
we didn't start the fire.
But yeah, so both of those will be breaking in this show.
Yes.
One, because we got to get these memorial boxes out, but we got to get you guys some wins. And now that you're bought in, I have a question. And I don't know if it has been answered in Slack already between us as the team. What happens if we have somebody bought into one of the memorial breaks and it doesn't go?
It's a very. We'll refund them.
Refund them?
But customer service will do that.
Yeah,
You'll I would tell you what to do.
That'd be the only thing I could think of is
Oh my God,
we
I
have
was
to
literally
refund
thinking that
because
song.
unless we keep the thing open tomorrow, but that's not going to be the case. So jump into the Memorial thing now. The Memorial
2 to go
series. 2 to go in the single.
2 to go in the single.
2 to go in
Ronnie
the
and
single.
Sulaco jumping
Ronnie.
into that. So 2 to go in that single. 2 to go in the single.
Julia, I was literally thinking about that song. Yep. That's it's a good song for Memorial Day. I mean, it's not like a patriotic song or anything, but like you're cooking up on the grill, you're starting a fire. It's a good beat. That one and the Fall Out Boy version. I'm a big Fall Out Boy guy. For those that didn't know, so I like them both. Except for the part where the Fall Out Boy they talk about the Cubs winning the World Series.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a fan of that. No.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. I like it a lot.
What came out in the mini helmets? Den was asking. Well, we had a Jim Kelly slate that was one of our headliners, and then believe it or not, we had a Dante Culpepper, but you won't believe what was on it. It was, or I'm sorry, you won't believe what team it was on. It was a Dolphin Dante Culpepper, Miami Dolphins. Julia Smith said, Billy Joel, yes. Yes, Billy Joel.
Sebastian jumping into that double box Memorial. So 3 to go in that, 2 to go in the single. We're rocking and rolling.
For sure, Billy Joel, but the Fall Out Boy came out with a new version of it, like an updated version with more of the current world events. Yeah. So, but I mean, still, all time great song, and all it is randomness, random gibberish.
True.
I mean, it's all events, but like none of them are necessarily like interconnected or like it doesn't tell a story. It's just, I mean, I guess it tells the story of the world.
2. We're 2 to go now in both. 2 to go in both.
They're racing each other. It's like the Indy 500 all over again.
Yeah.
We've got 2 to go in both. Who is going to cross the finish line first? It looks like we're going to be doing 3 more boxes in total in this Memorial Day series. We have a Memorial Day quad too as well, right? That should be down there. So we could always do a quad. Get some of those four helmets off the board then. Once we do this Memorial Day, we've done 3 boxes already, so we're down to 17. If we do this single and the double here, we're going to be down to 14 boxes. So half of that series will be gone. Guys, This series started out with a 2/3 ratio. 2 headliners for every 3 boxes because there were 20 headliners and 30 boxes to start. I mean, is that loaded for this series?
The Memorial Day?
Yeah.
20 headliners?
20 headliners in 30 boxes. I mean, how about that?
Hey, Sebastian, what's going out there on Facebook land? He said, let's get it, boys.
Good to see you, Sebastian. But yeah, 20 headliners in 30 boxes, and the speed flexes. Oh my God, the speed flexes galore. Were in there. I mean, I think what we have on the board is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 on the board. I'm pretty sure 3 got pulled. I think we had 10 speed flexes in the headliners.
What's that?
In the Memorial Day series, 10 speed flexes in the headliners. I'm pretty sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Because we had these 2.
11, 12, 13 altogether. There's 13 headliners still left in that series.
No. I mean, like to start when we started.
Oh, when you
of the 20 headliners that we had to start, I'm pretty sure 10 of them were speed flexes because there's still 7 on the board. There's 2 sitting in front of me that came out of that series.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And I think one more must have come out throughout the day because I want to say we started with 10. So half of our headliners to start in this series were speed flexes. I mean, if that isn't loaded, I don't know what is.
What is left?
What is left in that series, if you're asking Julia about that Memorial Day, the Tom Brady Authentic, the Peyton Manning Speed Flex, the Emmitt Smith Speed Flex, the Drew Brees, that's on an Authentic, Derrick Henry Authentic, a Jamar Chase Authentic. We've got the Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, and Drake London triple signed Speed Flex. Kurt Warner on a speed flex. Bruce Smith on a speed flex. Aaron Donald on a speed flex. Champ Bailey on a speed flex. And then the secondary headliners are Aiden Hutchinson and Antonio Gates. Let me get you a chance to see all of these. All right, let me just count them right here. So
count them.
This is not everything we have. This is just me counting how many speed flexes there were to start.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 speed flexes. I was wrong. Whoa, how am I that off? Okay, so what do we still have on the board here? We have the Peyton Manning. That's one.
Yes.
That's that ripped from the back speed flex. Y'all sleeping on the GOAT? No, we are not. We're not. We've got all your GOATs in here. We've got Tom Brady. Tom Brady on an authentic is still very much so worth. No, Tom Brady's not a speed flex. It's not. Yeah, that's not authentic.
No, but I think Jamar Chase is a speed flex, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
That's where I was gonna say that's where you're missing.
Yeah, there's one. The Drew Brees? No.
Drew Brees, Derrick Henry's authentic.
Yeah. Who else is in here?
I believe
that should be everybody. Of course, we don't know secondary headliner. This is one of those specialty series, so we could have hidden some speed flexes as well.
Speed flexes now?
Right? Is there 8 on there?
Yeah.
So then there's 2 here, so that's 10. What were the other ones that got pulled? Let's see. Did we pull? No, Aaron Donald is still there. Yeah. I'm just trying to do the math and.
For today, you
Emmitt
guys
Smith is still there.
pulled.
Kurt Warner. Did I count wrong? Is Champ Bailey still there? Champ Bailey's still there. Kurt Warner's still there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I counted 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe the Mike Evans got pulled.
Yes, the Mike Evans
got pulled. And did the Roger Staubach got pulled.
Roger Staubach.
So those are our
So it looks like Damian Tomlinson. Oh wait, actually, this is yesterday.
So Roger Staubach and Mike Evans also got pulled.
Oh no, that is. That's 12.
Julia's saying Peyton and Emmett are what I will win. Let's hope. Let's
So
get you
it
in
looks
there.
like at the 12 o'clock show, Damian Tomlinson got pulled, Alvin Kamara, and AJ Green, Jerry Jeudy, Sam Laporta, Edrin James, Randy Moss speed flex.
That's what's sitting up here in front of me.
And then in the 3 p.m. show, looks like Hines Ward and Mike Evans.
Yeah.
And Roger Staubach.
Yeah, so Roger Staubach and Mike Evans were the other 2 missing speed flexes that got pulled. So of the 12 that we had in this series, 8 of them are still available. That is 2/3, just like, funny how that works out. 2/3, just like what we started with in this series. 2/3 of the of the entire break were headliners. 20 headliners, 30 boxes. Now we're down to 8 speed flexes out of the 12. Those 8 speed flexes are amongst 13 headliners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 headliners, 8 speed flexes, so almost a 2/3 ratio in there as well. And guys, I would not wait. I would not wait at all on one of these beautiful, beautiful helmets. Maybe a Brady consolation, Julius said. Christopher James was actually the one that pulled the Mike Evans earlier. Very nice.
Yeah.
He said, let's break this. How close are we? Are we still 2 away in both
Still
of those?
2 to go in both of them.
Oh, guys, did we fall asleep at the wheel
You guys
here?
are really sleeping on Tom freaking Brady, the GOAT?
Did we fall asleep at the wheel here? I mean, let's go, guys. What are we doing?
I don't know what happened.
We were moving so quickly, and all of a sudden, I threw these helmets up on the board, and you guys started salivating, but not clicking buttons. We got to be clicking those buttons. Push those brakes to their limit. Make sure you guys get wins here. And hey, if you're in those breaks and you've only got the 1 or 2 spots, may consider buying one more. Get it to go to almost closed out or to 1, and then next thing you know, you're the one winning a prize because you've got the majority of the spots. Give yourself the best opportunities to win, guys. Think about it. You know, I understand some of these price points are a little dicey for some, but if you're already bought in and then you're going to win something like a Tom Brady, even on an authentic, a Tom Brady is worth well more than what you probably bought in for.
Let's see. We got Mr. John Laster, Joshua Laster.
Buying one?
He bought one spot in the double box, so one to go in the double box.
One to go, guys. One in the double. One in the double. Let's go. Let's get it.
So as I'm putting this in here, I'm sure someone right behind Joshua probably closed this out.
I'm going to take this randomizer now.
And it looks like Brandon Cooper has got a spot in the singles, so they're both now neck to neck.
Oh.
They're neck to neck. Who's going to close out both of them? Who's going to be the one to be like, you know what? I'll do both of you guys a favor and close out both of them.
Keeping pace with each other.
Yep.
And that's very cool.
Because usually it's happened like that, where someone would be like, oh, one to go in both? I'll close them both out.
Yep.
I'll grab both of those spots.
So don't wait, guys, because somebody's going to do that.
It's killing me.
Yeah, I know. She was saying, yeah.
Here we go. Who is that one person? It might be...
Did they close out both?
Timothy Sievert just says, I'll close out that double box for the time being, and then we'll see about that single.
So the double is coming up next. Let's go and see. I'm just going to copy down this one and get the message in there. Double box, but this will be number 4. Drop me 2 box numbers.
48. Nobody closed the single yet.
Hold on, my guy.
Hold on those numbers. Wait for the message, folks. Wait for that message.
And there's the message.
4.
And Josh, is Josh in that break? Let's see. I know Robbie's getting that in there. Ooh, Robert Boucher jumping in there quicker. He's got wheel times 2. Wheel times 2. So we're going to go to the wheel for this one. And it looks like Robbie's got us in there.
No.
Don't forget to throw those guys in the chase wheel spin twice around as well. Sorry, that's still Robbie doing the back end work of that one, cleaning it up for us.
There you
it's
go.
Almost ready to go. Now it is. There we go. So, Julia, you're in there 3 times over. John Takamura, Sebastian Flores, Chris Millard, Joshua Lasser, and Timothy Sievert with the closer magic. We're going to go to the wheel here, folks. The wheel for numbers 1 through 30. Let's give this a spin. Let's make sure we have the number.
And Sebastian Flores closed out the single.
All right. Box number 28 in this Memorial Day series. We don't have it, but the closest one we do have is box number 27.
All right.
So 27 coming off the ticker. And we'll spin one more time. Wheel times 2 per Robert Boucher Jr. That'll be box number 11.
It's going to be Tim.
And we do have box number 11. So 27 and 11.
That's going to be 11 and 27. Okay. All right. So your singles up, your doubles up. Let's close out some more now, folks. Let's close some more out. All right.
Yeah, you got your 27 anyways. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, absolutely. So there is that. Now we will get those names randomized here. Copying that. And we will go over to the randomizer. List randomizer. We'll paste those names in there. We're going around 9 times. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Sebastian Flores. You said he just closed out the single, yeah?
Yeah.
So he is in the top here with our NFC North spot for the double. And he is followed up by NFC South Chris Millard, NFC East Timothy Sievert. Julia Smith has the NFC West. She also has the AFC South and the AFC East. I overlooked the AFC North. That's Joshua Lassiter. And the AFC West is John Takamura. Slide these guys over. And we'll get to box number 11 and 27 in this Memorial Day series. And there goes the lights again. We're in the After Dark session, Robbie.
I forgot.
He's so used to it.
Lights out. You said 27?
27.
No 27.
Are you sure? We had it on the ticker.
Yeah, 27 is not here.
Oh, no.
26 and 30.
Oh, all right. Well, then
So
we'll...
you have to go to the...
Yeah, we got to go pick at the picker wheel. So, apologies. That was...
Do you want to go and do a quick ticker check real quick?
Yeah, give me those numbers. On mine I have 1, 3, 7.
1, 3, yeah, 7. Okay.
I have 10,
Yep.
12,
Yep.
13, 14.
Yep.
Then I have 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yep.
I have 24 and 25.
Yep.
And then 26 is there.
Yep.
And then 30.
Yep.
So, okay, let me go to the picker wheel real quick here.
So yeah, 27 was not.
So we don't want 11 and 6. We want 26 and 30. And I'm going to spin to see which one, because we had landed on 28. It was going to be 27. 26. So I'll be taking 26 off the board here. So it'll just be space 25.
Yeah, 27 was Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah, we pulled it earlier. Yep, that was my bad then. So save that. Close that out. There's our randomizer. We have our divisions already. Just wanted to double check. So box 11 and 26 coming right up. Good luck, everybody. Here's box 11. All right.
Yes, Breeze is still out there.
Okay. Let's see here. Ooh. So we have a headliner here. This is a very nice one. We didn't get a chance to see it, though, because it's a secondary headliner, but it's going to be an NFC North hit. Aiden Hutchinson on that beautiful Lions alternate right there. Oh, how sweet is that thing? Aiden Hutchinson. Talk about a sick hit right there. We got the Beckett certification on the back. I just love the color scheme on this one because it looks like one of their Rave helmets, but it's glossier than that, and it's the beautiful pop of that blue. Mm-hmm. Oh, just so sweet.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Sebastian Flores. You just closed out the single, but you're going away with the first one here in the double. That is nice. I think I'm going to leave this one out. Even though I'm a Bears fan, I know, but it's just such a nice one. It's a headliner. So let's put this one. Let's keep those two together. Yeah. We'll go right
there we go.
Aiden Hutchinson. Very nice, my man.
Get it together over there.
Don't worry, I'm surviving.
Come on. He's still here. He says, nice hit.
Nothing
yes,
can
that is a
kill
nice
me.
hit. Aiden Hutchinson on the 2024 alternate lid. That's their alternate lid they wore this past season.
That is, yes.
When they displayed their new alternate jerseys.
2.
So it looks like after this, 9 o'clock, we do our Chase wheel spin all the time at 9 o'clock. So everybody that got into the Memorial Day will be getting that Chase wheel spin right after this. So stick around. You might have some opportunity at some extra gift card money.
Yes, sir. Box number 26 here in the Memorial Day series. Same spots, because this is that same double box break. Got a new box cutter here, so I'm cutting a little too much of the actual box lid here, not the tape. There we go. All right, box 26 per the wheel. That was almost Mr. Lassiter's call. Let's take a look at what we got here. We got a cloth bag. You know what that could mean. Good things. This one was wrapped a little weirdly. Let me pull this up a little bit. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't know if I have a card, but I don't know if I need the card. I didn't need the card. Oh, boy. Talk about doubling up on headliners. It's not a double up.
Oh.
No, it's not a double up. But in this break, I mean, both boxes are headliners.
Okay.
It is coming out of the West, though.
Oh, the West.
How about the L.A. Rams? Ooh. How about Aaron Donald on that salute to service speed flex? Julia Smith, you are coming away with this one. It makes sense. She had 3 spots in there. She waited so long for this one. And we have 2 headliners coming off our board.
Wow.
This one is the very nice Aaron Donald Speed Flex.
Wow. Nice hit there, Julia. She's like, I've been waiting.
All right, so this one's got to make it to the table because it's a Speed Flex for sure. It's a beautiful hit. It's a headliner. I'm going to put this right up here by me.
We could get rid of the jersey.
Yeah, we could.
It's time.
Sorry, Joe.
It's time has, it's been on the table for a while, but Joe's got to go.
How about that improvision though with the box? If I do say so myself.
You did. I got to say that was a pretty good improvise on that.
So very nice hit for Julia. 248138. Is her number. Aaron Donald. What an absolutely awesome hit. Very cool. There is that double box. And guys, we are moving right along to the single. Wasting no time, because you know why? We've got so much to break here in the room. We can do this and get to some more breaks. I've got that message here. Drop me a box number if your name is Julia Smith, Erica Manzello, Sebastian Flores, Ronnie Insalaco, or Brandon Cooper. Those are the names in here, guys. We could go back to the wheel if you'd like. All of those numbers on the ticker are updated for the Memorial Day series. That is a nice hit for Julia. Congratulations. But we're moving on here. We're moving on to the single. Getting one more off the charts here. That would bring us down to 14 boxes remaining. We pulled 2 headliners right there. We pulled a headliner earlier. So that is bringing us down to 11 headliners in still 14 boxes. That's amazing. Steven asking for box number 10. 10, I believe, is available. Let's see here. 10, we just went over this. Yeah, 10 is there. So we're going to go with box number 10. I'm going to take that off the ticker. File, save. And then we're going to get you guys randomized. Oh, there we go. Get you guys randomized into your divisions. List randomizer. There we go. 9 times around today. As we randomize 9 times, but we're going for box number 10. 8 and 9. This kind of grouped everybody together, it looks like. Kind of a weird randomization right there, but these are your divisions. You've got Julius Smith in the NFC North and the NFC South. Sebastian Flores, that's the only one that's split apart. He has the NFC East and the AFC South. In between there, we've got Ronnie and Sulaco taking home the NFC West. AFC North is Erica Manzello. Sebastian has his other spot, next to his other spot, actually. It's AFC East for him as well. And the AFC West, Brandon Cooper. Good luck, everybody. Box number 10. Here we go with another Memorial Day break. So all of those names in that previous break got into the Chase Wheel Spin twice. All of the names in this break are getting in there one more time. So we've had 4 different breaks getting into that Chase Wheel Spin now. You love to see it. And oh boy, we got another cloth bag here. So you know what that means. Hot, hot fire is what that means. All right. Ooh. Hoo, hoo, hoo. All right. Wow. Okay. I don't think I need a card for this one. This is a headliner. Or is it? It's got to be, because it's a Speed Flex. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's who it is. I was looking at it. I was like, but that... Excuse me. I was like, wait, he's not on that lid in this. This is Champ Bailey.
Ooh.
On the Denver Broncos lid. Very nice. That's that Mile High salute is what he wrote on the top there. Champ Bailey coming out here. Brandon Cooper with 1 spot, sniping everybody.
Wow.
He was almost our closer, Magic, but Champ Bailey on that Speed Flex. When I first pulled it out, I'm like, wait, Peyton Manning isn't on a Broncos lid in this one.
No.
I was like, what? And then I'm looking at it, I'm like, number 24. I'm like, that's not. Oh, I forgot we had Champ Bailey. Champ Bailey's at the bottom of my board over here, and I was like, I didn't see him there. But yes, Champ Bailey on this Salute to Service Speed Flex. You got the all blacked out visor. How about that? And then they added a little inscription that brings the value of this helmet up. What a nice hit indeed for the Memorial Day series. Champ Bailey. We're throwing him right on up here with another Speed Flex. That is a Salute to Service style. That would be that Aaron Donald. So congratulations, Brandon. That one is going to you. Congratulations indeed. There's that. I'll write you up. Right. There we go. That's right. All right, guys. So that brings us to 9 o'clock. So we are going to do the Chase Wheel Spin. All of those names should be in there.
Yeah, that list is good.
Perfect, perfect. So let me go ahead and slide on over to the Chase Wheel Spin. We got a lot of names in here because we did two. Oh, yeah, I got you. We did 2 doubles and we did 2 singles. So plenty of names. You see them all in here. So 2 doubles would be 32 plus another 16 would be 48 names. This should be 48 names. Let's make sure. We'll get you guys put into the randomizer. And here's our Chase Wheel Spin. Randomized the first time. You see 48 at the bottom, so we do have everybody in here. Timothy Sieverts at the top after 1 rotation. Let's see here. We got to go to 9, just like the rest of our breaks. And we want whoever is on top is our gift card winner in our Chase Wheel Spin. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you guys, because I don't see any newbies in here. But for those that are watching, that may be their first time here in the break room. That's 8 times. Who is going to be at the top here for the 9th time? We got Sebastian with 2 spots. Does he stay up top? One more time. No. Steven Leonard is walking away with a UA gift card. Steven, are you here, my man? I think you should be, because I'm pretty sure you were in one of these last breaks, no? Well, I'm going to give you, it's 9:10 right now. I'm going to give you to 9:12 to pick a number. We're here on the chase wheel spin. I'm going to set it on 1, but if there's a number that you would like, please let me know, and I can set it to that before I go ahead and spin for your gift card. Let's take a look. Let's see.
Boom.
Numbers 1 through 100. Get a drink of water.
Let's see. What is coming up next?
So Steven Leonard, if you're out there, Steven, let's hear from you. Which number you'd like on the chase wheel spin? I'm gonna give you about 60 more seconds. If not, I'm just gonna be spinning from 1. How are we looking over there in the meantime, Robbie? Pretty much wide open on the board.
Yeah.
So guys, get your spots.
A lot of 8s, 7s. Only I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 6s to go.
Okay.
That's going to be basketball, practice squad, vault, basketball double box, and vault double box. And then
Julia saying that Rams flex is up for trade.
ooh.
If anybody would like to go ahead and trade, pay attention to the chat. Maybe if it's something that wasn't in this show, you got to go and figure that out on your guys' own. And maybe if you have something at home or something you won from before. So yeah, let's see if that goes within the next couple of moments. If not, we're gonna do this chase wheel spin here. It is 9:12, so I'm just gonna spin for Steven for his gift card. But then I will say, guys, it looks like I'm going to. Well, let's see what our number is here before I get to my next thought. 57 going to Steven Leonard. 57 in a gift card. Very nice. So there we go. I'll drop out of here. And guys, what I will say, it is 9:12. I will give you until the clock hits 9:20 for you to bring a break down to at least 2 to go. If we could get a breakdown to 2 to go, then we will go ahead and stay on and do that one. But we're seeing a lot of 6s. So that means we've got to get at least 4 spots taken up within the next 8 minutes. I believe in us. I think it's possible. But let me know what you guys want to see.
Wide open, and they couldn't do it.
Buy in. Let the chat know what you want to go because you've bought into it. But we're going to have to keep moving in order to stay on. We're past that 9 o'clock hour. So we want to keep winning prizes for you. We want to keep ripping open boxes, but we got to be doing that to stay on. Still 1-0 in that hockey game.
Yeah, Florida's on a power play, but they got 10 seconds. They had a wide open net to tie this game up. Man, I can't believe they didn't.
In the NBA, we've got the Thunder leading the Timberwolves 73-66. Looks like they just hit a 3 to extend the lead.
Christopher, that would have been the Champ Bailey Speed Flex that came out.
That's this one right here,
and
my guy.
they just scored again.
It says Mile High Salute on there. Of course, because I bet on it. Terrible. Oh, a little fight after the whistle as well. Champ Bailey just came out of that Memorial Day. Yeah, because he's off the board. Yeah. Aaron Donald was also off there as well. And then also, what else did we pull from there? That was, the Aiden Hutchinson was in the secondary headliners. So now we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 headliners. 10 headliners. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 speed flexes. We pulled them like crazy, guys. So we're hot right now. Charles Nelson saying,
yes.
I know it's at 6 currently. I'll buy into the single basketball. If anybody wants to do that break, go ahead and buy in, my guy. Robbie and I have been pulling headliners, been pulling speed flexes. So if there was ever a good time to get into a break and get something to go, it would be now, tonight, especially with the Memorial Day series. It is not coming back tomorrow, folks, and we still have a Tom Brady and a Peyton Manning still on the board. I would stress to get into those breaks. Let's start breaking them as quick as possible so that we could find that Tom Brady or find that Peyton Manning or really anything that you're looking for. The Jamar Chase, the triple sign with Bijan and all those gentlemen on there. Bijan, Kyle Pitts, and Drake London. I mean, that's a sick one right there. 3.
Ooh.
Oh, is this offsides, huh?
Yeah, I think he was offsides, yeah.
All right, so
They're
that might
looking
get
at
called
it right
back.
now.
Well, that would be huge for my, because 2-0 and 1-0 at this point are, oh, no goal.
Yeah, no goal.
Taken back. That's going to give Florida a little bit of a boost here.
Ooh, yeah.
And that's exactly what I need. Good challenge.
Good challenge, yep.
Good challenge by Paul Maurice and the boys right there.
And, oh, yeah, he was way offsides before the...
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Cowboys or Ricky Williams or any Detroit lid. I'm not seeing any Detroit lids.
No. She's talking about the trade.
Oh.
Yeah, Aaron asked her.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I didn't read the messages before. Yeah. Cowboys, Ricky Williams, Detroit is what she's.
That's
looking
not
for.
Bad. Cowboys got
I like
a lot of good names for Cowboys. I mean, Ricky Williams, very popular guy.
Yes.
For many reasons why.
For his inscriptions.
For inscriptions, exactly.
For his antics.
Yeah. And then Detroit. I mean, yeah.
I can't complain with any of those. Those are all good requests. And for that Aaron Donald Rams lid, it's a pretty fair trade, I'd say. Sebastian said, I'll trade that Detroit. What you got? Well, looks like Julia's looking to trade the Aaron Donald salute to service.
Yeah, I was going to say,
lid
she
that's
won
right up
the
here.
Aaron Donald salute to service speed flex. And Sebastian won the Aiden Hutchinson authentic.
Let me show off for Julia what is in question at the moment here. This is the LA Rams salute to service speed flex Aaron Donald as the signature on top. If you're talking, Sebastian, about trading this Detroit, that's an authentic Aiden Hutchinson with that alternate blue. So these are the helmets in question right here. Blacked out visor on that Rams lid. It is a speed flex. You've got all the padding on the inside, but then on the authentic, you've got the Detroit Lions. Oh, it looks like we could have a trade in this room here.
Oh, it was off the post.
Julia's saying I would trade that. Aaron Custer. Funny, I live in Detroit. I have an Emmitt Smith Gators authentic. Julia was saying that she would trade for the Aaron Hutchinson. Or, the Aaron Donald for the Aiden Hutchinson. Let's see if Sebastian will agree to that.
The refs are really letting them play on this one.
Kind of see. He said, I'm okay on that. Any Cowboys lids? Well, not within this show. So that would mean you guys are on your own for trading. So we are approaching the 9:20 mark, guys, and I don't think we've been paying attention to get into these breaks here. I think we've been focused on the trade going down in the chat. So I will give you guys, we're going to get to 9:20. Right, it'll take Robbie and I about 5 minutes to do our hits of the show. So I'll basically be giving you till 9:25 to get something at least 2 or 3 to go. I'll say 2 or 3 to go. I'll extend it like that. If not, we are going to be jumping off, and that'll be it for tonight. So,
Yeah.
9:20 is approaching. Get your spots.
Sebastian's looking to get into more doubles, but he's looking for people to join. We're wide open. And Mike's giving you guys a good deal, really good deal. Hey, we're tied.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, it looks like the Timberwolves had a little stretch there. So tied 79-79 with 4.5 to go in the third. Very nice. Love to see that competition right there. It is 9:20, so here we go. Robbie and I will be giving our hits of the show. Reminder that the gosh, what am I saying right here? The what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name right now? The Randy Moss. I almost said Ross, but that would have been switching his.
I was like,
the Randy Moss was pulled in the last show, so that is not a part of our hits of the show here. No. So, what would you say are your hits of this show?
Ooh. I got to go with Josh Allen.
Yeah,
my MVP, the MVP, Josh Allen. Number 2, probably Bo Jackson. Even though it was out of the black and blue, but still, we saw. This is in perfect condition. Like the only thing that we saw was just that little mark. But I would have to say this is number 2. Number 3, I would go with. Give me Champ Bailey. I'm a big Denver Broncos fan. Champ Bailey, big fan of his. Aiden Hutchinson, and then. What is that?
Aaron Donald.
Marshall Faulk?
Hey, Aaron Donald.
Oh, Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Letterman style here. I am gonna put Aaron Donald, even though it's a speed flex. We've got so much heat on the board.
We do.
I think actually my rankings are the same as yours because I'm gonna go Aaron Donald. It's tough because the Hutchinson has such nice coloring to it, but it isn't authentic. I'm going to value a speed flex, especially with that blacked out visor, a little bit more. So it's going to go Aaron Donald, Aiden Hutchinson, Champ Bailey. My number 2, of course, is that Bo Jackson because my, oh my, is that beautiful. We don't see Raiders lids customized like that often in the break room. And then, yes, number 1, one of my favorite quarterbacks right now and one of the best looking helmets in the game right now is that Buffalo Bills very nice chrome speed flex.
Ooh.
That is my number 1. Charles still pushing to get that single basketball closed. Robbie and I agreed. Robbie and I agreed on our take, so that got done a little bit faster than normal. But guys, I will give you still. I promised you till 9:25 basically, so you still got 3 minutes to get stuff a little bit closed out. I know Charles Nelson was pushing for that basketball. We didn't do any basketball breaks.
No basketball.
So, I mean, that would be nice to do here, kind of end cap our night, but I don't know if that's going here. We got to have somebody being a hero. Charles calling for some help from some friends to save him. If not, we will do that basketball break tomorrow morning probably if people buy in. But yeah, 2 more minutes to go here, guys. I'll be nice. I'll give you to the 9:25 mark. And then Robbie and I will have to say sayonara and sign off on this beautiful Memorial Day festivities. Any thoughts, any notes about this show, Robbie, that you want to express?
No, I mean it was a fun show.
Yeah.
Roller coaster, which is perfectly understandable. I was really shocked to see this amount of people come out tonight.
Yeah.
It is Memorial, it is holiday. A lot of people are still with their families still, so it's perfectly understandable that it was going to be an up and down roller coaster type of night for us. But, hey, we saw a lot of good stuff. I mean, a chrome.
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Right.
A beautiful... I don't even know what to call this. A chrome satin finish on the Bo Jackson.
Yeah, absolutely nice.
We pulled out some good stuff. So, guys, keep attacking that break page, whether we are offline or not. Our website is open 24/7, 7 days a week, all year round. You guys can order your breaks anytime. So it looks like we got Sebastian jumping into the basketball, grabbing 2 spots in that.
Yeah, but that's still at 4
to go. Still 4 to go on that. So I mean, you guys got some time overnight or tomorrow morning with Rip and Mike.
Yeah. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking today's a Sunday, but
I know.
Tomorrow's the Sunday. But
this whole week is gonna throw me off.
Or what did I say? I said tomorrow's a Sunday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. That's it. Past my bedtime. Yeah. We're clocking off here, guys.
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Tuesday, which means we have shows at 9, noon, 3, and 6. Make sure you follow us on all of our socials. That would be Instagram, Facebook. We do have a Twitter account. We also stream on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So jump on in there, guys. Exactly, Sebastian. Have a blessed one. Congratulations on the wins, all of you, including Sebastian. We will see you in the morning. For myself, Mike Napolitano, and my co-host and producer, Robbie Lopez.
Guys, have a good one. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
Memorial Day. It's a sad day.
Yeah.
Especially for me.
But we made it happy.
It's a sad day for me, but
we made it a little bit happier.
I take this opportunity to kind of remember my lost or my brothers and sisters that are no longer here with us. So
yeah.
Guys, it's been one hell of a Monday night for you guys, and it's going to be a good day tomorrow. I think after today, all the crying and sobbing because, it's a sad day, but tomorrow is going to be a new day. It's a new day, fresh day, a lot of good excitement. Like you said, there's a lot on this break page. Diamonds are brand new.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's shocking to see basketball, 23 boxes still left, 14 headliners for tomorrow. Half and half is loaded still. Practice squad's loaded. Volt's loaded. All these series are loaded for you guys. So regardless if we jump off here at 9:26 or 9:30, whatever it's going to be, you guys will have great opportunities to jump in here, grab those spots, and then, like I said, for Rip and Mike tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., hopefully these guys will have something to break, some pre-fills. Hopefully they'll have some pre-fills.
That would be great. Hopefully I'm not dying tomorrow, that's for sure. But, guys, 9:27 here. We're going to sign off, say goodbye. Once again, make sure you're on all of our socials and you got the notifications on so you see when we go live. But as for Robbie and myself, have a great night, guys, and we will see you tomorrow.